with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chell, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chasman 9 doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shooting feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things of across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew Fanner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Three streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Sunday the 23rd of February 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Big ups to Mista, who seems to have successfully baited Phil Burnell in answering his question about the pronunciation of letters and certain words. Mista's asking, Mista, I would recommend asking why Phil says spiritual successor instead of successor. You know what I mean? It makes no sense whatsoever. Successor is not a word. Successor is a word, but Phil can't fucking say successor. He instead says successor for fucking reasons unknown. Also, you know, yeah, that's probably the one. Like, Phil's trying to defend himself, overly enunciating the T's in certain words, because Phil's like, you think that pronouncing letters properly is a tick? Seriously? Like, Phil's getting all defensive about it. So yeah, this is one of Mr. Sock accounts. Don't tell anyone. This is one of Mr. Sock accounts. Newly born crying case of Mr. Sock. You know, but yeah, I mean, if it's just one of those kind of things where if you're going to fucking challenge Shaw on anything that he fucking says, then the spiritual successor crap, fucking that's the one that gets to me all the damn time. So that'll be my fucking recommendation. Jesus Christ, man. Oh hell, but yeah guys, I hope you had a good weekend. You know, I've had a good couple of days, you know. I've not actually paid much attention whatsoever to Phil Burnell over the last couple of days. Like Friday completely, I wasn't even, you know, I didn't even fucking touch my computer on fucking Friday, never mind. Fucking I had a good day on Friday. I was working Friday and afterwards I had a whole bunch of drink. My ass got drunk on Friday. Saturday, good wee day as well. Was contemplating doing a gameplay stream and I thought, nah, you know what? Just enjoy a long weekend. A little bit of a detox from Phil. I mean, it's always good to kind of just take a step back sometimes and just take a breather from the Phil antics, you know what I mean? Broside Phil's doing that right now. Broside Phil has announced that he is taking a little breather from the content creation stuff. I'm not sure what kind of detox he's going to have, whether it's just from creating content or if it's actually from the Phil stuff entirely, you know? But either way, big ups to him for recognising that and understanding when, you know, when to say when, essentially. Just want to make sure, did my microphone go? If people went deaf there for a second, did I apologise, you know what I mean? I just seen fucking my mic levels like spike for some fucking reason. Don't understand why that fucking happened, because I'm meant to have it set so it doesn't do that, so if people went deaf randomly, I do apologise. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully it was fucking just wee blip and it's went off. Anyway, Bill, as you can see, is in his chats, blathering away. They got pizza for dinner on his day off. Fucking hurry for that. But yeah, a couple of little tweets to go through. First of all, TJ tracking the expenditure while I was away, while I was enjoying real life, whatever. For Burnell, as per usual, wailing away in WWE Champions. Apparently, TJ caught him buying a $100 pack live. Because at one point it was $185 for him. And then he caught him spending $100 on a pack, and then it went up to $320 at the last count, you know. So Jesus Christ, man, The wailing never ends. $320. Like, I know it's not like ridiculous. Phil is, you know, he often does 4 figures at times, right? When he's fucking wailing away in the champion, you know. So I know it's not, you know, not close to that right now. But it's still a lot of money to drop in one random weekend on a fucking mobile gacha game. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, what in the fuck, man? So, yeah, this as well. So Phil, this is today's podcast apparently. Phil has changed the podcast around. It's going to be about RTU. And Poem Josh with a great point. 3 days ago, he told people he was done with RTU. 6 days ago, he told people he was done with drama content. Today, Phil is going to focus primarily on checking out a recent RTU stream. He is his own worst enemy when it comes to it. His own words come back to haunt him and bite him. He claims to fucking be done with certain fucking things, and lo and behold, he's a fucking hypocrite. But yeah. Oh, and also one more thing. Phil Burnell, 1 AM. So Button Check, remember Button Check? The guys in the FGC who kind of responded to Phil's video, and then Phil did a response to Phil's. So Phil did a response to Button Check, and so Button Check decided that other day to the response to Phil responding to him. Yeah, kind of fucking cringe. But yeah, Button Check could not find DSP's video. So Button Check had no choice but to settle for an emoji video. And so Phil caught wind of this and tweeted the guy. This is Button Check's Twitter account. This one here. This account here is Button Check's Twitter account. And Phil just tweeted him. Says, hey, I just followed you on X. If you follow me back, I can send you the info to my actual videos instead of his detractor stuff. He could have just told him DSP Gaming. Why do you need him to follow you so you can tell him what your YouTube channel is? You know? Like, this is like... What, I mean, Phil could have easily just said... I mean, it's in Phil's fucking channel. Like, you go to his fucking channel, like, you go to his fucking Twitter. And like, I wonder what Phil's YouTube channel is. Or would you look at that as a YouTube link right here? You know? I love how the first link is like the fucking shop. And then you got YouTube and then Kick. So yeah, it's on his YouTube, you know, his Twitter page. The details. But he is telling fucking Button Check, hey, fucking come to my fucking shit. You know what I mean? Come to my fucking, you know, like, follow me back so I can fucking tell you about this shit, you know what I mean? And you don't have to fucking pay attention to the detractor content. And that being said, translated Phil's tweet, don't believe the clips you've seen with your own eyes of me begging endlessly for money. Also, when I'm playing Street Fighter, remember I don't actually think that anyone that beats me should die. Also, never Google my name. I look forward to hearing from you. Button Check. And I added a little, you know, follow-up to this, you know what I mean? A little follow-up, you know. So Phil, in his original response to Button Check, claimed, of course, that day, that he never watches tech videos. And then somebody actually debunked him later on that very day with a super chat saying, like, you uploaded this video on, you know, last year, Akuma ranked placement matches, you said, I watched some tech videos, I'd like to try new tech tonight. And this is in the transcript. This is in the transcript of Phil's fucking video. It's right fucking there. It's live on his channel. When Phil saw that super chat, he leaned it, he banned it, because you're not allowed to prove Phil's hypocrisy. You're not allowed to fucking prove Phil wrong. Phil was trying to fucking paint some narrative that he never watches tech videos, because his current narrative is that tech videos ruin the fucking game of Street Fighter these days, because everyone just fucking learns so easily, because, you know, these fucking videos that are uploaded by other content creators are ruining the meta. But Phil has relied on this in the past himself. And he doesn't want to admit that, and he'd rather just fucking have people forget about that, I guess. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out as well. Just in case Button Check was kind of curious, I thought I'd point out Phil's own hypocrisies. You know, past Phil's, current Phil's nemesis. It's basically that. So yeah, so at some point in the near future, we're going to have Phil Burnell respond to Button Check, responding to Phil Burnell, responding to Button Check, responding to Phil Burnell. I just want to make that perfectly clear. That is where the current next leg of the React stuff or whatever, you know. That is, and also piece of piece is a bigger piece of piece. There needs to be a bot account that just reposts this picture every day so no one forgets. I agree. Someone make it happen. Just a random bot account just posting this picture every single day randomly. Like, Phil's live. Like, not live, but, you know, his stream's actually fucking live, so fucking hooray for that, I guess. Jesus Christ, man. Couple of wee videos to go through. There's actually not a lot to go through, okay? But a couple of good wee videos, you know, while we wait for Phil. Nerdbrew made a robust video. The Dark Side of Money, a DSP gaming documentary trailer. He loves doing these recap projects. This looks good. Also, this is a trailer. There's not going to be anything coming from this. It's just a trailer. Nerdbrew makes them for fun. But goddamn, he makes some good trailers.
Sadly, one of the issues that's been an ongoing thing that's still giving me problems is the biggest problem from last year. You guys remember last year, 2017, my stuff was actually getting good. Like, I was starting to pay down my debts. Then all of a sudden, in the fall of last year, I got notice from the state income tax department for the state of Washington, where I live, that basically I was supposed to be paying state business income taxes for 4 years that I lived here. And my accountant, who was doing my taxes from back in Connecticut, did them all wrong. And I was like, oh shit, oh, it's a little bit of money? Oh no, it was a ton of money. So we look and guess what's the closest thing to this diner? Burger King. Oh, good. Something that I hadn't tried yet. The Chiking chicken sandwich. I open up my bag, I eat a fry, I go to grab my sandwich. I'm like, what the hell? I pull my hand out of the bag. My hand is completely covered in sauce.
On September 18th, a hold was placed on $888,888.88.
And the reality is that circumstantial evidence is often the bulk of evidence in a case, because it's evidence that doesn't support the main point of that case, i.e. you committed a murder.
Because now what ends up happening is like, do you value money more than our friendship? Because if that's the case, then why am I even here?
There's been matchmaking based off of, you know, your life, going to restaurants, big events in WWE Champions. We were in the court of law and somebody was to bring all this evidence in front of, say, like, look, well, like, there's clear, like, DNA there. And, like, I mean, walk me through this, because there's just evidence here.
It's evidence that doesn't support the main point of that case, i.e. you committed a murder, but it's evidence that supports other assertions made by that claim. So for Phil, direct evidence would be, we saw your account on your phone and the account name was down from the rafters.
Everything they say about me is usually based on completely circumstantial evidence. You know, the bank leaks. Can't prove the bank leaks because the bank leaks are a federal crime if they're real.
It's all within a few miles of your house.
I mean, the bank leaks, what happened to Phil was criminal. No one's denying, even detractors admit that, by the way. Like, what Booth did on Kiwi Farms was a very criminal act. No one disputes that. Everyone agrees what he did was criminal. And he provided everyone the fucking tools to fucking use. So he basically found a way to get into Phil's account, and then he shared that fucking knowledge of how to fucking do it. This is why Phil's fucking account got locked down. His bank account got locked down because so many random people were phoning the fucking Bank of America, phoning the fucking account, you know, and getting account number details, putting it into the fucking bot thing to get the fucking... And this is what froze Phil's account in the first place, because so many random people were calling it to verify information for themselves, it just fucking locked up. And so that's why a sound clip of 888,000, whatever, that's a default kind of thing that the account goes to when it gets like frozen because of like suspicious activity. That's what so that explains why. But Jesus Christ, man, it's fucking incredible. Like, what happened? So yeah, what happened to Phil was illegal. No one denies that. But him then trying to paint himself as a victim, and yet at the same time say the clips, the bank leaks aren't real and they're fabricated, it just makes no fucking goddamn sense whatsoever. Like, it's just him. Like, I mean, honestly, he'd be fucked if he had to admit this was all his shit. Like, how would you fucking explain this to a fucking whale? You know, how do you explain this to fucking Jade? Oh yeah, that's real, and that's real, and so's that, and that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and look at the fucking dates they all fucking happen. You know, I mean, so of course he's gonna fucking deny it, because admitting it means that we were fucking right. You know? And you know, all the fucking evidence points at being fucking Phil Burnell. The only fucking thing he's got, you know, his only defense is to fucking deny. And it's all he has going for him.
And there's correlations where you said things on stream like, I'm going to get a haircut today. Those charges are there.
There were times and calls I referred people to the FBI. but that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental.
I love Nerbrew's fucking trailers, man. They're fucking fantastic, you know. Like I said, he just makes these for fun, you know. I mean, there is no full feature-length project coming on top of this, man. But he makes some fucking hype trailers. So if you guys want to check it out for yourselves, link is in the chat there. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Also, I seen this on I seen a show at my subscription feed earlier on. A little bit of a rewind. A rewind to 2017. Jesus Christ, was it 8 years ago? When DSP played Quiplash. It was a DSP Quiplash Patreon roast stream. So yeah, this is when he was still with Rihanna, but although it's towards the end of that relationship. But yeah. Oh man, if you've never seen this, by the way, it is a great bit of old tractor lore. This is one of the few times where Phil was actually in a bit of a social situation where people can directly get involved with him with the answers they give on Quiplash. And so it's in the confusion on Phil's fucking face. Like he tried to roll with it to fucking trip people up, but Phil can't play that game. It's like he's trying to fucking. It's like he's playing. The game is chess, but he thinks it's fucking snakes and ladders.
I am dipshit Phil. Like this video and subscribe.
Moving on. An automobile feature only the French would have.
Oh my god, what will this be? Automatic Retreat or Laveria Media? Hilarious, because again, these idiots still think I was partnered with Laveria Media when I never legally was, but whatever. Automatic Retreat is actually a great answer, so I'm gonna vote for it. However, most likely the idiotic trolls who are watching are gonna vote for Laveria Media, so. Stupid.
I assume I don't need to explain Laveria Media. I assume I don't need to explain that old bit of lore. Although it's, I don't know. Yeah, Phil almost partnered with him, and Detractors actually saved him from doing it. But Phil won't admit that.
We all voted for Automatic Retreat. Oh no, Automatic Retreat won, great. I can't believe it. We've got audience members who are actually voting for good answers, because that was a really good answer. Thank you, audience members, for actually voting for good stuff.
Coming up next. Your next prompt is another name for puberty is
oh no.
Time.
What is this gonna be? Chide time or Pandalita? Titty time makes more sense. Pandalita.
Remember, this is before WWE Champions was revealed. And the answer these days will be WWE Champions time, of course. You know what I mean? This is 2017. This is 2017, remember. Yeah, I mean, so nobody fucking knew what Phil was doing for the money yet, you know what I mean? So WWE Champions thing was not a thing.
Lame. Just inserting the name of my girlfriend into an answer doesn't make it, like, good. You know what I mean? It's not even a jab. It's just there to put her name in there. Lame. Lame.
You're fucking lame.
Well then. Oh, we all voted for Titty, but the audience voted for the other one, so. Alright.
Next on the list, the most pointless volunteer work would be helping the blank.
Helping the Sons of Kojima or the Department of Phil's ass? Oh my god, excuse me. Well, let's see. It's pointless to help the Sons of Kojima because they're a lost cause anyway. I mean, that's true. The Department of Phil's ass is just a running joke about my ass. So again, I don't know what's gonna win.
Pretty sure one of these answers was one of Phil's answers. I wonder which one.
Some people are just above help, and they've proven it time and time and time and time and time again.
Oh, my bad. That wasn't actually Phil's answer.
Well, the Sons of Kojima won. They're beyond help. You're right.
So come up with a fast food restaurant with this word in its name. Screw.
Oh, two people still haven't come up with anything. Uh-oh.
Is Phil live yet, by the way? Just want to make sure I don't fucking miss like live fucking. Oh, he's going live now. But I mean, okay, give me a wee second here. We'll put him on fucking pause. There's not actually much more. It's like it's not like 3 or 4 minutes to go. This little wee clip here, you know what I mean? But and then we can begin bingo. But we'll make sure we pause him first and build up plenty of speed up juice and all that jazz. Good stuff indeed. And yeah, there you go. Phil Collins has got Phil's tweet about the T, the enunciation of the letter T. And Phil's love and desire of fucking really making sure that he enunciates that T. Very important. Phil fucking gets that T out there.
T T T T T T T T T T T.
And we can put him on pause round about fucking here, I guess. And there we fucking go, good stuff indeed. So there we go, put it on pause, we'll build up some speed up juice, make sure it's on 1440p, make sure it's on 1.5 speed, and then we can enjoy the rest of this wee compilation that was made back in 2017.
4, 3, 2, 1. You're out of time. Oh, did he get it in? He might have gotten it at the last second.
All right, brace yourselves. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make them count.
Wow. These are some... Wow. Wow. I'm not even gonna read some of these. God damn. Some of these are fucked, man. Some of these are really fucked up. God damn, man. God.
Now, what answer do you think Phil's answer is? This is a wee fun quick game. What answer do you think belongs to Phil? Because one of these answers belong to him. You know? So which one do you think would belong to Phil? So there you have fun trying to guess that one.
God damn.
Some people think the top right. See, I was thinking that myself. I don't actually know. I've not actually watched this in ages. You know what I mean? So the top right could be Phil's.
I would not think some of these
Come
are
the fuck
really
in and
fucked.
fuck off.
Thank you very much to Brad Burney for popping their 16-month bingo party message and saying, as always, hope you're doing well, Jad. Thanks, Brad. I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing okay. As I said, I had a nice little detox. I said, a couple of days off. You know, I was busy on Friday. I say busy. It was like I had a work night out on Friday. A belated, delayed work night out. It was meant to happen before. I got postponed and delayed multiple times, but I had it on Friday there. So yeah, busy on Friday. And I'll say Saturday. There's no bingo anyway, you know. So I had a nice kind of long weekend of like no detractor stuff to deal with. You know what I mean? It is nice. It is very nice to detox sometimes. You know, for sure. You know, but I'm back. You know what I mean? And ready for another week. You know, it was a horrible day today weather-wise. You know, I was like, fuck me, man. It was like the heavens opened up. Although it's fucking Scotland, so no surprise. But yeah, I'm doing grand. Hope you're doing grand too.
Fuck. We got racist stuff. We got personal insults.
So which one's Phil? Which one's Phil's one? The top right is a good one for Phil. So let's see which one belongs to Phil.
Oh my god.
The racist one is Phil.
Roast-tastic.
The top right was Phil. Okay, wow. Is Phil that? Phil is that predictable. DSP's self-service hand screw dogs. Phil is that predictable. Oh my god. So I wonder which one won. Let's see which one wins.
Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze. Here's the silver.
Phil barely got any bronze or silver. His answer was crap. Yeah, Phil.
Of course, the most insulting fucking one. The most insulting one is the one. Well, I am not winning whatsoever. I think Demon DJ might actually win here. I think Demon DJ took it because he was already in first.
All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Yeah, he got it. Demon DJ took it. Demon DJ, the winner of Quiplash 2.
First one, graffiti.
So the next round. This is the next round.
Okay.
Okay.
Lollipop Corner free deals or SOK was here. Yeah. You know what? That is about the intelligence level of the people in the SOK, about fucking kindergarten level. So that's probably exactly what you would find in any fucking kindergarten. There you go.
And you probably find Derek at fucking kindergarten trying to fucking creep on all the poor little girls.
Thank you for that setup. What the hell? 50-50. Whoa. That's the second time today we had a pure split like that. Holy shit.
Coming up next, what's really in a camel's hump?
Uh-oh. Gout or Phil's gaming skills? Wow.
We know gout exists. Phil's gaming skills don't.
You know what's hilarious? People are still making the gout joke. I literally have not had a flare-up of gout in a year and a half. It was late summer. No, I take it back. I think it was late 2015. When I've changed my lifestyle, my diet and everything. I don't have it anymore. But
Gout?
people still make the joke.
This might be his answer. This might be his answer.
Oh shit, I forgot to vote.
No, it's not.
I totally forgot to vote.
Dumbass.
Well, my game.
At one point, Phil tried to fucking, catch people out by giving detracted answers. Just so he could get points.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much, Twilight Media Court, for popping their 8 months bingo Barry membership message saying spoons today for another screwball week career. Oh, yeah, fucking get your spoons ready. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm not looking forward to this podcast. Phil, it wasn't even a week ago Phil claimed he was fucking done with RTU and done with drama content, and lo and fucking behold, he's scraping the fucking bottom of the barrel once again, and he's fucking obsessing over RTU, and he's gonna fucking watch RTU's, one of his most recent live streams. Phil is a massive fucking hypocrite. He claims he's fucking dumb with certain fucking things, and lo and behold, he's not really fucking dumb with these fucking things.
Big skills are in the hump. There you go.
That's actually the end of this compilation. So there you go, that's the compilation. But there's been more, obviously. Obviously, that's like a wee brief compilation. There's other things as well made about that when, Phil was playing this game, Phil was playing Quiplash, and there's reference to Liana's fake engagement ring, which completely went over Phil's head. He had no idea what was going on with that. So that was a good one. Anyway, we need a number for today's bingo card. So if you guys can just start spamming numbers, it'll be great, and I'll pick the fourth one. No pressure, but I'll pick the fourth number. The fourth number in chat I see is... Who was fourth? Who was fourth here? Chris Danks was fourth. So yeah, he was definitely the fourth one, because DC Midnight was first, Warren was second, Ula Pops was third, and Chris Dank was fourth. Yeah, so Chris Dank says 43. So no pressure, Chris Danks, but this better win or I'm no giving you a bingo prize fund any money. No pressure, Chris, you know what I mean? But if this doesn't win, then I'm keeping the fucking prize winnings. Yeah, get stuff in these. So let me just randomise the bingo board here. And this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say members. By the way, FYI, tired and fun. The second row is Phil saying time, now, him snorting, him saying no exaggeration, and new games. The third row is Phil saying basically him discussing politics in some capacity, him saying momentum, him having some scat talk, and him saying schedule. The fourth row is Phil saying something style, like Gangnam style, RPG style, that kind of thing. Him scratching the stash, him saying million as not an interesting number, him saying variety, and him saying behind the scenes. The fifth and final row is Phil discussing drama in some capacity, which he definitely will because he's fucking bringing up RTU, him making a weird noise, him being toxic as all hell, him touching his face, and finally Phil saying day off. Very strong card. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic of us getting a full house on his bingo card, but I guess we'll have to wait and see when the time comes. So yeah, this is today's bingo card we have for today's stream. Thank you once again, Chris, for helping us pick it. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us all a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members to the bingo stream, that gives us a free space as well. And we have 2 so far that renewed. And finally, the best way, in my opinion, for us to get free spaces for this bingo game, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will it give us free spaces for the bingo card, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the bingo stream. So you guys are in full direct control of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there you go. What else do I need to cover, of course? So yeah, bingo prize fund. If we win bingo, it adds $10 to that bingo prize fund. That bingo prize fund money is also made out of other things, such as if we win every Friday, we have some marble races to try and add some more bingo prize fund money to that bingo prize fund. If we complete these challenging marble courses, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Also, a quarter of the money I make on YouTube per month goes directly towards that bingo prize fund, and every single dollar of tips that come into go directly towards that bingo prize fund, no matter how big or small. So there we go. One more thing to cover, of course, but I'll let Phil Burnell explain it for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, piece of shit. Much obliged. As Phil says, you know, if you've not yet left a comment on that community post, which I've made in the start of the year, do it before the end of the month. Okay. So yeah, for people who have not been around for a while, by the way, so some people might not be around for a while, and are automatically assuming their name's still fucking there, you know? Don't assume that. So I made brand new community post, made it at the start of the year. So if you're thinking to myself, oh well, I'm safe, you might not be fucking safe. It can't hurt just to be safe. Just make sure. The link's in the description of the stream. Make sure you fucking have your name added so you've got your own marble there, so you got a chance of winning. Every single person that's ever won one of these marble races at the end of every month has all said the same thing. They never think it's going to be them that wins. No one ever fucking believes it's them that will fucking win. So you've got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us all into battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
And it's one of our favourite Scottish sound clips. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
What is going on, everyone? It is time for a brand new streaming week, and today, returning with a hot show because, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in months, today it is time to return to the wild, wacky, sad, and pathetic world of Review Tech USA. But in addition, we'll talk a little bit about everything else that happened last week, a little bit about my day off, and about the schedule ahead. So, if you're ready for some fun and some good laughs, sit back and relax. It's time to start a fresh week with a brand new episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
What the hell? I'm fucking ticking off. I'm like, Jesus Christ, calm down, Phil. So many things ticked off the board already. Hold on, also make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I got everything. Give me fucking time and fucking breathe, Phil. Oh, he's got a long intro. Fucking great. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Well, here we go. Right, okay, strong start. Very strong start. 5 ticked off on the board straight. 6 ticked off on the board straight away. That is an incredible start. That might be the best start I've ever had to a bingo without free spaces being involved.
Alrighty, everyone, what is happening? It is Sunday, the 23rd of February, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast, starting up a fresh new broadcasting week here on DSP Gaming, and of course, DSP Gaming Real on Kick. I hope that you're all doing well. Hopefully your Saturday was a fun one, a safe one, and you're ready for some good times, and if not, well, you're in the wrong place, but at the same time, if you're not having a good time, hopefully I can help to cheer you up. So, 5-day streaming week for me this week. Just saying this up front so everyone understands. I know that the last couple of weeks I've teased having some extra time off. Well, this is going to be the week. I'm going to have one day where I'm kind of doing all my errands and the stuff that I usually do on my day off, like grocery shopping and appointments. And then I'm going to have an extra day to spend with my wife. You know, earlier this month, we were also very busy. We didn't have a time to really celebrate Valentine's Day. And so we kind of want to do that this weekend, which will be nice. It'll be nice to have the extra time off. And I hope that you guys understand, don't worry. I'll be back to full capacity, in the coming week after that. Who fucking cares? So, with 5 days, this week will be an interesting one. We're going to cram in a whole lot of stuff, including the conclusion of a game like Lost Records, deciding whether or not we actually want to continue to play a game like Avowed, or if we kind of want to dump it, which we could definitely do. I definitely foresee this week us hitting 30 goals. And when we do so, having a fun Lego night, which again, we haven't decided if it's going to be called Build with Phil or DSP Builds It. I guess maybe we'll just decide when we do it. And that'll certainly be interesting and different because I've never done anything like that before. With like a hobby night where I build some Legos, but I hang out with you guys and we talk and interact. Can that work? Can that be entertaining content for my audience or not? I don't know, right? But we're going to find out. So we've got good stuff. Plus, getting back to Call of Duty after having gone for a bit, probably getting back to other fighting games outside of this Fatal Fury beta that I've been playing for a while. So some good stuff this week. And I hope that you guys will be around for it and you're down for it. I think it's going to be a fun one no matter, what you're attending or where you're going or hanging out with me. It's going to be, good times. So, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple quick things, housekeeping things, and the like, before we kind of get to the meat of the show. First off, you may not have heard about this, but if you remember, a couple weeks ago, I responded to a fighting game community YouTuber called...
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, it is. He's addressed it now. He's addressing Button Check.
Button Check. he had actually made a video highlighting me talking about Street Fighter 6 and Mai Shiranui being the new character, but having the meta exposed within days, and how I didn't feel that that was beneficial to the FGC to have the meta exposed by these content creators on the internet, and that basically the games were being ruined and becoming boring way too quickly. He had responded to that. I responded to his response, and he has responded to my response of his response. I know, it's pretty stupid, isn't it? Anyway, you may be wondering, why am I not doing anything to that today? Because he actually did his response to the response yesterday. There's a couple of reasons, all right? Number one, he outright says in his video, he wants to watch my content. Like, he wants to actually watch my real content. He's tired of trying to find my responses or things I'm saying and watching detractor videos that interject dumb things in them that basically take away from the video. He just wants to see the raw content, but he says he can't find it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That is the problem with YouTube. Right now, I am the person who makes the original content. But these idiots illegally steal it, rebroadcast it.
Phil. If other people can make your content far more digestible and consumable, then that means it's a fucking big issue with your own original content. I'm just gonna fucking leave it right there. The fact of the matter is, Mimology's fucking compilations of you fucking losing your goddamn fucking mind. It's far more digestible to the consumer. It is far more attractable to the consumer. And when I say consumer, I mean the viewer on YouTube. It's as simple as that. You know? And Phil, you could have told Button Check how to find your fucking channel. You chose not to. You tweeted him and you fucking didn't even tell him how to find your fucking channel. You told him to fucking follow you back. And then you'd fucking link him to content on your channel. Whereas you had a chance to just fucking send him the fucking link in the first place. As Twitter allows you to fucking do. Just like, what the fuck, man? But yeah. Button Check, to be fair to Button Check, he seems to be doing his best to kind of not fall down the detractor rabbit hole of sorts. He's doing his best to try and stay as impartial as possible. You know? So, yeah, I mean, in that regard, you know what I mean? So Phil naturally is like thinking, oh, wow, this guy is doing his best to fucking play devil's... I mean, the thing is, though, Phil would call that fence sitting, but when it's about him, though, it's fine. People can fence sit about Phil Burnell perfectly fucking fine. You know, he's happy to accept people fence sitting when he is a topic of discussion. Because it means he's getting a fair chance, guys. People want it to be a fucking screenshot as well. Fine, give me a second. I'll fucking screenshot. Give me a fucking second. Hold on. Fuck me, man. God, it's funny. I was fucking trying to screenshot things. I was going through his podcast on Friday. Loads of even listens. I just kind of like, literally how I get screenshots of DSP. Like, hold on 2 seconds. I'll just upload this one first. You know what I mean? But I don't even bother. Like, so hold 2 seconds. Let's show us in the member Discord. Make sure the members fucking have it, and there you fucking go. Good stuff indeed. So, aye. Actually, while we're at it as well, let me just open up Button Check's video so you guys can see. Shush. So yeah, Button Check's video. I actually left a comment, to be fair. You know, I left a comment. I told him, I try to be as helpful as possible here. I was like, hey, his channel is DSP Gaming. You know? I got a strong feeling about a main feature in one of his upcoming podcasts, which are not podcasts. And I said there's a particular reason why the tractor compilations are far more popular than going direct to Phil's channel. The tractors make it far more digestible. Go to Phil's channel and you'll likely get what I mean. Good luck. I think that's a reasonable comment for me to have left, but yeah, that's a comment I left on Button Check's fucking video. I mean, other comments you can imagine will kind of be like how hard is it to understand that sharing knowledge about something you love can be incredibly fun and rewarding? Phil can't understand that clearly, whatever. DSP claiming he is the first person to say Street Fighter 5 sucked because he's released a rant about it a few months after launch. Is so funny. But the entire FGC was clowning that game from day one. Phil likes to fucking rewrite history though. That's the thing. Phil loves to fucking rewrite history. So yeah, this is also in Button Check's own channel, his own comments. In the Michael Jordan analogy, ESPN would discuss the meta for profit daily. That's a great point. That's a fantastic point. But yeah, I mean, I watched this earlier on. I actually watched a video later on, you know what I mean? So if you haven't seen Button Check's response video to Phil, link to it is in the channel right there. Button Check, it says at the start of the video he wanted to watch DSP's response directly on his channel. He couldn't find it, so he had to settle for the Mimology version. and Memoji got his name wrong. He did a typo with his name, and if he referred to Memoji. Sorry, what did Memoji call him?
Video exposing his trash arguments on the FGC. First of all, can we say famous YouTuber? They talking about your boy? Am I the famous YouTuber? If I'm so famous, okay, can I ask a couple questions? Why did you put full credit source bottom check? What?
Bottom check. So Memoji with a little typo there. So yeah, basically for this video, he refers to himself as button check and not button check. Since Memoji, Memoji had a bad time for Memoji to have a wee typo or whatever, you know, but aye, there you fucking go. But, so that's I'll say a link to this video that button check made is in the description. But I was going back to say, so I was trying to create a fucking thumbnails earlier on. So here's how the fucking thumbnail process begins, okay? I put Phil on pause. I press left and right, and mainly right, whatever, until I get to like a particular fucking section. Is there a particular face that Phil's gonna fucking make, which I think is gonna be a good face? You know, has he got a strange fucking expression or whatever, or is he fucking doing something weird with his fucking hands or whatever? You know what I mean? Like this one here, this one could have potential. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's go here. Like I don't know, maybe something, you know, he's making a fist with one hand and he's stroking the fucking goatee or whatever, who fucking knows. This is basically the fucking process I have sometimes for trying to create thumbnails. I just fucking skip it, don't even listen to it, just skip it 5 seconds at a fucking time, look for any good fucking frames, and lo and behold, you'll get fucking, oh, this fucking face. I assume the neck pain's gone, by the way. I assume the phantom neck pain that Phil Burnell had is fucking magically gone. It's all fucking better. Why have I got fucking like 1 like? Oh yeah, there you go. Sonic responded to my comment on the button check video, says agreed 100%. There we go. Cool. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to the bingo, shall we? Nice little derail there, but aye. Fuck me, man. So yeah, Phil is definitely going to fucking dedicate a podcast to button check, for sure. But why not today, Phil?
Or upload it with minimal transformative content added to it. Just because you took my raw response to button check and you added in a clip that's a meme from 10 years ago, that's not a transformative work. What you did is you took my raw content and then you took more of my raw content and you superimposed it over each other. That's illegal, okay?
Can you prove it's illegal, Phil, in a court of law? You might not like it, but until there's definitive evidence that it's illegal what was done, then no, it's not. You don't like it? Fair enough. Do something with it, or get the fuck on with it.
But these people are doing it so often and in so much, people can't find my original content. Here's a guy who literally wants to just watch my takes on fighting games and talk about them and respond, and he can't. And he actually asked his viewership in the video, can someone actually lead me to like DSP's raw content so I can watch that? And I don't know if anyone has actually reached out to him. Last night, I tried. I tweeted him with my real Twitter account saying, hey, this is me. If you follow me on Twitter, I can DM you. And then we
but you don't need to. Like, no, fuck you. No, look, fuck you. You directly tweeted him, right? Okay, like, you had the chance to include your channel in the tweet. Like, you could even tell him, like, go to my main page on my Twitter. I'm like, there's a link right there. Instead, you're begging him to follow you back. So what, you can send your own specific clips to him? No. Let him do all the legwork, Phil. Why give button check special treatment? Just tell him what your channel name is and let him find it himself. Then he might fucking understand why these fucking detractor compilations get far more fucking views than your raw content. Because they're far more easily accessible, they're more digestible. Fuck off, Phil. Follow me, button check, and then I'll fucking reveal secrets of how to find my fucking channel. Fucking idiot, man.
go back and forth, and I can send you links to the actual, full discussions and things like that. But I haven't heard from him yet. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I hope that people reached out to him and told him the correct information, but at the same time, you understand this is exactly what my detractors want, is their own content getting attention.
No, I mean, I commented on Button Check's video when I told him your channel name, and I warned him there's a good strong reason why detractor compilations are far more popular. And it's because you're so, let's go through Phil's channel. Wow, there's a lot of videos there. How do I find the thing about? It's such a random, unorganized piece of shit system here. There's so much crap. And it's like, there's chill with Phil. There's a daily crap. There's a level 1 crapcast. Like, No. Ah, Jesus Christ, it's awful. How you meant to fucking find it? Ah, for God's sake, it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful, Phil. I love how Phil had a very easy opportunity to fucking tell Button Check himself directly his YouTube channel. Instead of doing it, he's like, nah, follow me back. Follow me back and I'll give you specific instructions and specific links. And I'll tell you what parts to watch in the video only. You're not allowed to fucking watch other parts of the video if fucking show me as a fucking terrible person. Only these parts between this second and that second.
So likely they flooded him with misinformation, all right? So until I actually get a chance to talk to the guy about it and say, hey, you know, here's the deal. I don't think I should react to the react yet. To be fair, I did skim through it last night, and again, it seems like a very level-headed, neutral, intelligent take. He's probably one of the most fair guys in the FGC making content because he doesn't just sit there shitting on people because of memes. He actually listened to what I had to say and was like, you know, some of it he agrees, some of it he disagrees, but that's what it's all about. That's called internet discussion and content creation, not just hateful content for the sake of clickbaits and mouth-drooling morons watching your stuff and filling your pockets with money, right? So, we'll see what happens. I hope that he does follow me, and then he can shoot me a DM, I'll shoot him a DM, and then we can talk about stuff like I would like to do.
Why can you not just send him your channel? It blows my mind. Like, Phil reached out to him. He knows what he wants. The guy was asking, does anybody know Phil Burnell's YouTube channel? And Phil himself reached out to him, and rather than tell him his YouTube channel, he's like, wait, I followed you, you follow me back, and that way, I'm going to give you special treatment. So I'm only going to fucking send you and direct you towards actual particular videos that you might want. Nah. Like, just... Button Check will know by now. It's DSP Gaming. It's as simple as that, you know? Let him do the fucking legwork, let him find what he wants to fucking find. Don't try and fucking hold his hand through it so he fucking only finds particular clips that doesn't make it look like, you know, we can't have Button Check fucking come across the fucking clips that fucking make you, they see you screaming at fucking people and calling them fucking arseholes or whatever. No, it's not fair if Button Check sees that. No, we need to hide the real, true, you know, Phil Burnell from Button Check. Heaven forbid Button Check fucking discovers the real, true Phil Burnell.
The response to the response to the response to the response to the response, but it would be nice if we could react to each other's content rather than, you know, crappy hate videos of each other, right? Which is really stupid. So anyway, more on that hopefully coming maybe this week, we'll see. Hopefully there'll be some positive developments there, okay? Cool. All right.
Who fucking cares?
That's coming up. What else? Well, this week is going to be a good week for all the games that we're playing, and what I'd like to do very briefly is just go through the schedule with all of you, so that we can be on the same page about what I'm doing when, so that everyone is, you know, here on the right days, etc. So if we take a quick look over here, and of course I got to turn this off. So, today, Lost Records will continue after the podcast. That's right, the cringeworthy game from Don't Nod. That basically is the formula of Life is Strange, only without powers. In this case, the actual extra gameplay is, if you can believe it, like Pokemon Snap. And the plot is so cringy that it's funny, and we're enjoying each other's company and commenting on it as we play. So I'm actually looking forward to it. Even though I don't think it's particularly a great game, I still think it's going to be good content, okay? Tonight, it's my final opportunity to play the Fatal Fury beta because it actually closes on Monday. So I'd like to do one more session of it. You know, my opinions on the beta are very mixed. I think the graphics of the game are good. And I think that the gameplay is interesting, has many different gameplay elements to it, all these different kind of mechanics and things, some of which I'm trying to learn and utilize, and others are incredibly tough to figure out, because the game has no practice mode. Without a practice mode, how am I supposed to practice things like move, breaks, and the like? I just can't. So I know that
by playing other people regularly.
I'm playing this beta to like half capacity, right? I'm really not playing it to a full capacity simply because I can't practice and learn the mechanics yet. When the full game comes out, I probably will be able to. The problem, though,
Phil, doesn't that mean every single person's in the same fucking situation, which makes it an even playing field? That sounds very fair to me.
Is that the netcode is awful. The connections are terrible. They are full of lag. In the 2 sessions I've now played this beta, I'd probably played 3 matches with no lag out of the, 50 plus. So that's not a good sign. And I hope that they do get this worked out by the time the final game comes out. And in fact, I guess the head game director has already come out publicly and apologized for this, says we acknowledge the problems, and we're going to try to do a second beta before the game launches so you can get a better idea of what the game
This is what fucking betas are for, Phil. You're complaining about the fucking connections in a fucking beta. But to be fair, that's the whole point of the fucking beta, to try and fucking identify his issues and problems. So it's not really, yeah, it's a problem. A lot of people had the same problem with it, and they're going to try and sort it.
B, because we realized that this beta was kind of a shit show. All right, but I'm going to be playing it on the late stream tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. Tomorrow is the return of Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We played this on Friday. My initial impressions are very simple. It's like a dragon or Yakuza to a T. It's got the zany combat. It's got the silly antics, the Japanese culture. It's interesting to see Goro Majima act differently because he's not acting like the mad dog anymore because he has amnesia. But the game's still good. I'm having a good time with it. I'm looking forward to more. We actually got the graphical issues nailed by the end of that last stream because, you know, I'm playing on PC. We were trying to figure out how can I play at 4K but stay a steady 60 frames per second without massive screen tearing. I think we finally figured it out by the end of that first stream. So the graphics should look great. Hopefully, okay? Then on Monday night, we're going to play more Avowed. Now, I have a little bit to say about Avowed. At this point, I'm on the fence about if we should continue playing it or not. I can see that the 2 times that we've played it have been some chill fun, and to be honest, I don't think there's anything bad about the game that we've experienced yet. But it seems like the more I hear about this game, the more negatives I hear. Particularly, I have a little story to tell you, okay? My wife is playing this game, and she got maybe about 10 hours in. She got to a critical story choice. Now, she didn't spoil it for me, because I didn't want to be spoiled on the story, all right? But she said...
I know this story. Phil shared a story in Kino Casino, guys. Let me show you Phil's summary of the fucking story, because he was on Phil's day off, on Phil's most precious of fucking days off. He was caught in Kino Casino talking about this fucking thing. Big ups to Takazola for fucking spotting him in the Kino Casino chat. So you got all these fucking, my wife quit Avowed today, lol. She was 10 hours in, couldn't take it anymore. I'm only 5 hours in, so I haven't run away into the story yet, really. Okay, so Kat had a critical choice today. She made it, but the guy she spared kept attacking her anyway, and so the only way could make progress was to choose the choice she didn't want, so the game is just broken. Yeah, and when she spared him and he attacked, the guy just became invincible, so she couldn't kill him and was forced to reload, lol. I've barely played the game, though I haven't run into anything bad yet, but I'm very happy I didn't commit to playing this long term. How to make modern games, ignore 23 years of progress and say nothing, then release on Game Pass. Oh, the slide whistle is back. Nice. I guess this is the Kino Casino guys have a fucking slide whistle, I guess, and Phil's all for it. He's like, yes! They tried to make it all look the same as Elder Scrolls, but it's a lame attempt. Like making a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy until it just looks like shit. It's like someone lit a fart with a lighter. They just don't make games like they used to anymore. It's Phil who was saying that. They just don't make games like they used to anymore.
Old bastard!
We have to accept this. The game dev industry isn't nearly as talented these days. Lazy game development 101. Lack of care, attention to detail. It's not that they can't code arrows, it's that they can't be bothered to do it. The actual care put into modern game development is being lost at a massive rate. So yeah, as this Phil like spamming away in the Kino chat. So he was there for like fucking like 15 minutes or so. You know? I know, it's one of those things. It's like, in terms of how people think the video game development industry these days, it's like, it's a subjective thing. You know what I mean? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? It depends on the kind of games you play, perhaps. You know what I mean? The evolution of fucking video games, you know what I mean? When it becomes far more connected, you know what I mean? There's like, cross-platforms a thing, you know, and most of them are fucking online only, which is a crazy thing for single-player games, not shit. I mean, it's just, it's one of those kind of, and it's subjective, of course, whether are games, like, what do you mean by getting worse? Do you mean the stories are getting worse? Or how they play it itself, you know what I mean? Like, the choices, like, I don't know. Like, he's very vague in saying they're getting worse. And also, remember, Phil complains, when Phil's receiving criticism, he hates it when people are fucking telling him what's wrong and what's bad and what's not working. He wants to be told what would be better instead. Do you notice Phil Burnell saying what would be better here? No. It's just complaint after complaint after complaint. This doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, but he's not fucking saying how to improve it. He's just bitching and whining and moaning for the sake of bitching and whining and moaning. The very thing he complains about people doing to him on his content, he's complaining about the video game industry in general.
So I got to this critical story point, and it was a choice to be made about someone. You have to decide if you want to either completely spare them and let them off the hook, if you want to actually aggro them and fight them and to kill them, or if you want to meet them somewhere in between where you agree not to kill them, but they have to go turn themselves in. Okay? She chose the middle of the road choice. The game said, okay, great. And then what happened was...
I'm sorry to pause again, but I feel like Phil said behind the scenes earlier on when talking about button check, and I might have missed it. But I don't want to rewind because I'm so far ahead now. I feel like Phil might have said behind the scenes when describing how he wants button check to follow him. I don't know, maybe I didn't say it, but I feel like he might have said it.
Was the enemy just attacked her anyway. Now, you think, oh, I guess maybe that's the plot. It's scripted. There's no way to really spare the guy. He's going to attack you no matter what. Except when that happened, the character became invincible. So she got into a boss fight with an invincible boss, and it just shows how shoddy the game has been made. When she made the decision to spare the guy and have him turn himself in, he became an essential NPC to the game, meaning the game made him invincible so that way he can't die and ruin the quest line. But when that happened, it didn't have him actually do the right action, which is supposed to be go turn himself in. So because of that, the game glitched. So she reloaded, and she tried again, and the game glitched again. So she reloaded, and she tried again, and the game glitched again. It doesn't work. Okay? So the only way she could actually get the game to work was to have the guy, like, outright attack him. Because if you outright attack him, then the game doesn't make him an essential NPC, and you can fight him and kill him, and then the quest ends. So basically, the game's bugged. This brand new, giant, open world, hyped for years, Obsidian-focused, of, fantasy RPG is a buggy mess. And that's only one of the few bugs that she encountered in the 10 hours she played. She quit. She said, I've had enough. I just had enough of this nonsense, and, and I don't blame her, okay? Now, here's the thing. We have not encountered those bugs yet. So that's why I am keeping it in the schedule for now. But I'm not convinced that you guys are going to like the game enough to keep it in the schedule yet. We're going to see. I would like to play it again on Monday night. I would like to give it another shot. I would like to see if it works or not, and if you guys like it, all right? And if you do, if we keep having chill fun whenever I play it, then I might keep it in the schedule as a chill game. But if it ends up that it annoys us or it just becomes boring, then we don't have to keep playing it. So let's play it by ear and see how it goes, okay? Again, there was no commitment to playing or finishing that game, simply because it's a Game Pass game anyway. On Tuesday, I'd like to do a full multiplayer day on Tuesday. Keep in mind, there is no Smart Guys commentary show this week, no wrestling, because PPP is on vacation. Actually, the casino is on vacation this week. So for those of you who are here, I'm going to be here 5 days. I'll be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so I hope you'll join me for all my content. I'll be streaming when they would have been streaming. If you want to come join me, now's a great time to jump on and have a good time with me this week. All right, I promise I'll try to keep you all entertained. Cool? All right, so because there's no Smart Guys, on Tuesday, I would like to do a full day of multiplayer, bringing back Call of Duty for the first stream. And what I'd like to do is continue leveling the SVD sniper rifle, because number one, it's good. And number two, once I finish upgrading it, or leveling it, I should say, I'll have all the upgrades that I then want to put onto the better sniper rifle. What is it, the AMR Mod 4 or something like that? And so then it could be even better, for sniping gameplay. I actually want to focus on sniping a bit. I think it's going to work out well. So far, I've done well on mouse and keyboard here with the sniping, so good stuff there, okay? And then Tuesday night...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I'd like to, now that we're done with the Fatal Fury beta, either do Street Fighter 6 or maybe the Marvel 2 collection. And to be honest, some people have actually been asking me for the Marvel 2 collection for a bit, saying they're craving it, and it sucks that I haven't played it recently. So I think maybe we'll do that on Tuesday for variety. And then Wednesday, we're going to finish Lost Records. Because I understand Lost Records is about 7.5 hours long. We're about 2.5 hours in. So after today, we'll be like 5.5. So probably we'll need one more stream to wrap it up. And then on Wednesday, I'd like to do something chill with all of you, like an indie stream. But here's the thing. This schedule is completely playing it by ear because, based on the levels of support that I get this week, one night we're going to do Chill with Phil building the Lego set that I bought back in December. So when we hit 30 goals, we got to schedule it in. If we hit 4 goals today, it could be tomorrow night. If we hit 4 goals by tomorrow, then it'll probably be Tuesday night, you see? So depending on how things go, that's how we're going to schedule it in, and we'll figure it out once it happens, all right? Basically, whenever we hit that goal, we'll either do it that very night or the night after, depending on when we're hitting the goal, okay? So there is no DSP tries it this week at all right? It's going to be the Lego night, which I hope goes well. And like I said, if the Lego night goes well, I would be happy to do these ongoing and get better Legos. Like, for example, allow me to show you. Hold on one second, because someone's already asking, so what I want to do is show you guys again.
Who fucking cares?
This is all the same bag, by the way. This is all the same bag.
Here we go.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Naltarone for the super chat, who says, why the Dents craving Marvel vs. Capcom 2? They aren't playing. Maybe it's not a case of they're craving that, but maybe they're just fucking fed up with Phil playing Street Fighter. And hearing the same bullshit excuses all the time. Who fucking knows? Personally, I just think Phil needs a break from it. He's using his audience as a reason. I think he just feels like he wants a fucking break from Street Fighter. Because he keeps hitting the fucking glass ceiling. The skill ceiling. Over and over again. But now he's going to show off his fucking beloved Lego set. Which he'll fucking barely get through. But he's going to remember, this is his 30th goal reward for his audience. To do this and try and build it while they throw him hundreds of dollars to do it. And he'll barely get through it, and unless he fucking brings it back for a 40th goal celebration, he's not going to complete the fucking thing. So, ain't that fun?
Okay, so this, once again, is the Lego set that I have that we're going to start to build. Now, by no means do I think we're going to finish this in one stream. It's 771 pieces, and it's rated the highest level of challenge, adults only. It's probably a tough Lego set to build. I haven't built Lego since I was a kid, so watch me sit here and look like an idiot trying to do this, all right? But I think this would be fun. Okay, this is the Lego set. Now, if we do this and it's fun, and it works, and what I mean by that is people show up, they engage, and they support me, okay? It ends up being a good stream. I would be willing to invest in Lego sets. That would be nice things for our backdrop. Like, imagine if I built a Super Mario set that could be right here in the backdrop, or people right now are actually saying, the hell did this camera just do? The camera just went crazy and turned all the way the wrong direction. Oh, you know what it was? The camera was set to auto follow me and it wasn't supposed to be, so I gotta set it back. Anyway, so, yeah, what I was gonna say is, here we go, let's turn it back to me. There we go, and now it's not following me anymore, so it should work. I'll test it in a sec. So, I would be willing to invest and get nice sets to do that could be part of the layout and everything. However, all right, only if it works. If I do the stream and not a lot of people are interested, people are bored, the support's low, then I'm not gonna invest in it. You have to understand these sets are actually very expensive. This one, this very simple succulent set was like 40 bucks, but the nice ones, the ones that have the tie-ins with the licensing and everything.
Uh-oh. How'd that happen?
He's basically resorted to desperate things.
Jish. Well, I don't know why that happened. That came out of fucking nowhere. How far are we behind? I think we're behind Phil by about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, about 20 minutes. That was odd. That was very odd. Hold on 2 seconds. Let's make sure we're on 1440p. I'll make sure we're fucking on, hold on, put back speed to settings. We'll catch up, Jim. We'll catch up, Jim. Right. So, okay, I know where I am. You know.
This is the Lego set. Now, if we do this and it's fun, and it works.
And blah, 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 yeah. It's okay. So, we're all good. We're all good. What happened, Jad? I think, to be honest, I think it's to do with my ad blocker. Apparently, YouTube are really fighting back against the uBlock ad blocker. So sometimes it can cause like streams. If you're watching a live stream and you keep blocking ads in it, then sometimes it can crap it a bit. But you just reload it, you're fine. But yeah, I don't think YouTube likes uBlock. You know, apparently, I might need to do something different in future or get like a different ad blocker or something, or something. I don't know. But yeah. Apparently uBlock has been, you know, YouTube are doing something about ad blockers. But yeah, YouTube are always trying to do something about ad blockers. But anyway, it's okay. But back to where we are. And Phil's about to fucking explain the benefits of having a succulent $40 fucking Lego set.
Works. And what I mean by that is people show up, they engage, and they support me. Okay? It ends up being a good stream. I would be willing to invest in Lego sets. That would be nice things for our backdrop. Like imagine if I built a Super Mario set that could be right here in the backdrop, or you know, people right now are actually saying, what the hell did this camera just do? The camera just went crazy and turned all the way the wrong direction.
Blah,
oh, you know what it was?
Blah, blah, blah,
the camera was set to auto follow.
Get on, mate, get on, mate.
So I gotta set it back. Anyway, so yeah, what I was gonna say is, here we go, it's turning back to me now. There we go, and now it's not following me anymore, so it should work. I'll test it in a sec. So I would be willing to invest and get nice sets to do that could be part of the layout and everything.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Warren for a super chat. It says a scam is pay him for a reward that you already paid for. Jesus Christ, Warren, man, you got to fucking spell check before you send these, pal. I feel like I'm fucking reading Greek at times there. Like, I try my best to fucking translate it on the fucking fly. You know what I mean? But Jesus Christ, man. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, this is the thing though, remember, every single goal, the goal is 10. What's the reward for the audience? Because the whole point of rewarding the audience is they fucking paid you $150 10 fucking times to fucking get that particular goal. And now Phil is fucking charging his audience and fucking threatening to not do the fucking rewards in future unless he gets fucking more money for doing it. It's just, it's such a disgusting fucking, it's not a reward. Like, him building Lego is meant to be a fucking reward, but if he doesn't get fucking money while doing it, then how the fuck is that a reward? You know, it's like, what? It's just so disgusting. It really is.
However, all right, only if it works. If I do the stream and not a lot of people are interested, people are bored, the support's low, they're not going to invest in it. You have to understand these sets are actually very expensive. This one, this very simple succulent set was like 40 bucks, but the nice ones, the ones that have the tie-ins with the licensing and everything, they're upwards of $100 or more. So I got to make sure that it makes sense for me to be doing these, you understand? Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and that's what we'll be doing, hopefully sometime this week. Okay, so now this should not follow me. Let me go put this back.
Who fucking cares?
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do.
The camera had accidentally followed me across the room. See? There we go. The camera had accidentally followed me across the room. So it was all, you know, it was all screwed up. So let me get it to zoom in here. It's actually easier to do it manually than that stupid hand command to zoom. So I'm just going to do it manually here. There we go. That should be perfect for the camera later, for when we're playing. That's perfect. There we go. Excellent. Okay, now let me turn off the auto adjust so that way it doesn't screw up. Perfect. I like it to auto adjust to me while we're gaming. So, okay. I'm looking at the wrong camera, by the way, because I'm an idiot. All right. Okay, so That's coming up this week. Good stuff coming up, all right? So, before we get to our fun segment about Review Tech USA today, which is returning, okay? And I'll explain why and everything in a moment. Let's do some shout-outs, because I actually have a couple shout-outs to do. Now, a couple of things to let you guys know. If you weren't here the other day, we have a significant update. Are you ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, as of now, no matter where you contribute, if you are contributing with super chats or memberships or gifted memberships on YouTube, if you're actually becoming a sub, renewing a sub, or gifting subs over on Kick, or if you tip me, I now have working animations for all of that. Okay?
Seriously, that's the big update. Who cares? Wow, I thought it was going to be something substantial, but we have an animation for everything. Wow.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, for all of it. So that means you can now get recognition on the stream no matter what. Previously, it wasn't working fully with Kick. I was trying to do them manually, but now they're all 100% working. So right now, the first person to get the sub on Kick will get a pop-up. It even says the name of the person who gifted the sub and the person that it goes to. Okay, so that's cool. And the thing is, I got that working midday Friday, and then guess what happened? Kick went down and crashed at night. So I put all this work in, getting all these animations updated and working, right? And then the goddamn thing crashes, and no one could see me for like the first half of the stream on Friday night. The thing wouldn't work at all. I couldn't chat with people or nothing. It was all screwed up. So, thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way today. I can't wait for you all to actually finally get recognition automatically. Also, this is another huge improvement, okay? Here on the, I have a new queue, and this queue now contains all of your contributions on YouTube and Kick together. So that means when you contribute, all right, I'm going to see it all, and I'm going to be able to shout it out just like I used to, but it's everything in one queue now. So, for example, Iron Chef Sakai just gifted a sub to a name that I can't pronounce. And not only do you get a pop-up, but also it's in my queue, so I wouldn't miss it. Because sometimes I'm playing a game or I'm in the middle of something, and I miss your contributions, and that sucks. Well, now I'm going to be able to see them after the fact and shout them out after the fact. Okay? So this is a huge improvement. I hope that you guys appreciate it and enjoy it. All right? Let's get to shout-outs for your contributions this morning. We started off with Guitar Player 1939, 44 months as a member on YouTube. Thank you so much, Guitar Player. I appreciate you. Now, that was just a notification. He had already auto-resubbed in the past, but I appreciate that very much. On the YouTube side today, our first contribution is a super chat from Hitman3617. It is a £2 super chat, and he says, Lego! So we got someone who's excited for Lego Night this week. Thank you so much, Hitman. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Very good. And then we have Iron Chef Sakai, who just gifted that sub over on Kick. So let's get that up on the leaderboard as well. Thank you, Iron Chef, for getting some Kick momentum this morning started. We also got a couple of tips this morning to shout out, so let me take a look here.
Is him saying Lego that weird way? Is that enough of a weird noise? Him going Lego? No, I don't know. To me, it's weird to fucking say it that way, but it's not enough of a weird noise.
All right, so we start off today with a very generous contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a $50 tip to start off today, everyone. Thank you to a $50 tipper, a very generous contribution. Let's get a nice animation for you. The tips I still have to manually do, and I'll have to continue to manually do them. There's nothing I can do about that. But I appreciate this, so...
Get fucked, Phil. At least my tips have an automatic animation. I don't need to fucking do anything myself. It just plays it off. I even have text-to-speech for my tips. Get fucked, Phil.
Let's see who this is from in a sec. It is anonymous, it says. However, it
Sus
is a follow-up to a discussion that we had earlier in the week, or I should say now, last week, so let's talk about that. Ready? So... Okay, here's their message. So, hi, I'm the guy that donated a few days ago talking about how I've hate-watched you for years. I remember that.
This is Phil. This is Phil in a sock. This is Phil in his crotty sock.
But that guy said he was a hate watcher, but now he was actually like getting some self-awareness because he was actually watching the trackers and realizing how stupid and unhinged they were. Okay, since then, I've...
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you to Emeroid for the super chat, who says succulent Lego set. What is my crime? Enjoying a Lego set? A succulent Lego set? Get your hands off my Lego.
Oh my dog, what's up?
And thank you to Mokiness for the super chat as well. It says no queue for us. Go absolutely fucked, Phil. There you fucking go. Ah, yeah, it's very good. It's good stuff indeed. Yeah, there's a democracy manifest. Someone got the reference, eh? There's a democracy manifest. Ah, fuck it, anyway. So yeah, Phil, I just love, Phil is like, look at, this makes it easier for him, of course, you know, but it's not, this is not any concern to his audience. Like I could tell you guys, like, I've got, like, would you guys care about how I've got my stream set up? For you guys, you're here to, I mean, most of you are here to enjoy bingo, for the most part, you know what I mean? We're here to fucking have a good time and play bingo. You don't want to fucking hear, guys, guess what? I've got my activity feed on the left-hand side, I've got the fucking preview in the middle, I've got the chat on the right-hand side. You guys don't give a shit about that, why would you? If it works, it works.
like getting some self-awareness because he was actually watching the detractors and realizing how stupid and unhinged they were. Okay, since then, I've heard detractor channels going through mental gymnastics to say that it was a fake tip written by you. This is just one example.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. So sorry. So this person felt compelled, apparently, to remain anonymous, you know, but still give Phil a further $50 to say it's a fake tip. Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm convinced. You know, it's another anonymous $50 tip that kind of sounds like it's fucking Phil Burnell speaking, but they're saying it's not actually a fake tip. You know what? I'm convinced.
Of how they feel like they're on a moral high ground, but they're dishonest too. I realize now that wasting so much time following someone you don't like is a schadenfreude. That's how you pronounce it. I know what the word means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's sad.
Oh my god. Steve, you want to add that to your board?
Example of how they feel like they're on a moral high ground, but they're dishonest too. I realize now that wasting so much time following someone you don't like is a schadenfreude. That's how you pronounce it. I know what the word means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's sad. It's more pathetic than being the person that they have disdain for. Every one of us has been cringe, made mistakes, and lied about something. The difference is that most of us don't have that stuff on the internet in 4K. Duty is retarded. ALT, I don't know who that is old, and I'm moving on.
I mean, to be fair, ALT is old.
Oh my god, what's up?
ALT is definitely old.
Old bastard!
Oh Jesus, I might need to send Steve like this clip here.
Old bastard!
So next time, like Steve, you know, ALT is just ranting on that being said, Steve can just press that button just to fucking shut ALT up. I don't know. Who knows? I'll try and hook Steve up later with this fucking button.
Old bastard!
Thank you very much to Warren for the super chat here. He says he's got to be trolling us. So I mean, who knows? Who fucking knows? Is Phil trolling us, or is this anonymous person trolling us?
Oh my god, what's up?
And thank you to Mokiness for the super chat as well. It says Schadenfreude. I'm dying. Schadenfreude. How did Phil say it? It's so fucking bizarre. Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh yeah, I know I'm not great at pronouncing some things either, but I don't think I'm as bad as Phil, thankfully. You know, I'm not as bad as Phil is, at least, you know, Jesus Christ.
Out. Thank you.
But hold on, I'll just rewind that so you guys can hear the full, not Phil, anonymous tip.
They were? Okay. Since then, I've heard
let me rewind it properly so you can get Phil saying that word badly as well.
Let's see who this is from in a sec. It is anonymous, it says. However, it is a follow-up to a discussion that we had earlier in the week, or I should say now last week, so let's talk about that. Ready? So... okay, here's their message. So, hi, I'm the guy that donated a few days ago talking about how I've hate-watched you for years. I remember that. Remember that guy said he was a hate-watcher, but now he was actually, like getting some self-awareness because he was actually watching the detractors and realizing how stupid and unhinged they were? Okay. Since then, I've heard detractor channels going through mental gymnastics to say that it was a fake tip written by you. This is just one example of how they feel like they're on a moral high ground, but they're dishonest too. I realize now that wasting so much time following someone you don't like is a schadenfreude. That's how you pronounce it. I know what the word means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's sad. It's more pathetic than being the person that they have disdain for. Every one of us has been cringe, made mistakes, and lied about something. The difference is that most of us don't have that stuff on the internet in 4K. Duty is retarded. ALT, I don't know who that is old, and I'm moving on. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for actually having common sense. And I could only hope that over time, as a lot of these people who are obsessed in this negative culture get older, they will have these kind of moments of self-awareness, realize how much of a waste of their time this has all been, and either move on.
Hold on a second.
Dog, what's up?
Phil, you say thank you for the kind words. The kind words came with a lot of toxicity and vitriol aimed towards other people. You're basically encouraging that sort of toxicity from your audience, as long as it's directed at other people and not you. Isn't it? That's not a very moral thing to fucking do, in my opinion, Phil. I don't know, to me it's a strange thing. Phil's claiming it's a nice message, but it's nice also for him, but it's like, it's calling Duty retarded. The message actually said Duty's retarded, and ALT is old, which he is.
Old bastard!
But there's a lot of vitriol and animosity in that message, when Phil says thanks for a nice message. You know, I don't know, to me that's a bit fucking, like, Phil's openly encouraging such contributions as long as it fucking praises him and mocks his critics. Just like a true dictator would be. Anyway, thank you to Ira for the super chat as well. It says Shonen Fruit, Level 1 Peace Podcast. Well, not bad. Is that a good reference?
or hey, become a fan, which some of them have. You know, some of them actually were like, I watch your Raw stuff and it's actually not bad. You know, when we're not watching it through the lens of some idiot who's constantly editing in memes, you know, saying bullshit about your past and stuff, it's actually good content. So thank you so much. $50 is a very generous start to the day. What a nice tip and what a nice sentiment. Thank you, thank you. I received another tip here, a $10 tip. From Guitar Player 1939, he says, this is Guitar Player. Thank you so much, Guitar Player. Hope you're doing well. And thanks for stopping by and supporting today. You're, you know, good to see you from time to time when you can make some time to come by. It's nice. Thank you so much. All right. Seconds is up to 67, and we're continuing on here. It looks like we got some more action over on the kick side. Let's take a look. Indeed, I received, let's see, 5? 4. Was it 4? No, it's 5. My queue only caught 4. That's bizarre. I'm glad that I'm checking my leaderboard here. Dr. Lexus, who used to be Darkside Pimp and Danksneed Pimp, now he's Dr. Lexus, has gifted 5 subs over on Kick. So thank you, Dr. Lexus, for 5 subs this morning. Let's get you up on the leaderboard because now you are the top sub gifter. Although, I do think that there's been some heavy competition between Dr. Lexus and Iron Chef Sakai of who's going to be the overall top contributor on Kick of all time. If I take a look here, because I think it's been getting close.
This is begging. This is begging.
So basically, here's the current readouts for February.
This is begging.
Currently, Iron Chef Sakai is the top contributor for February on Kick with 141 subs, but Dr. Lexus is right on his heels with 116. So we're very close there for the month of February. However, when you look at overall, since I've been on Kick, Dr. Lexus is my biggest supporter with 893 subs gifted, while Iron Chef Sakai has done 637, so he's lagging behind by about 250 subs. So there you go. Those are my 2 biggest contributors. It actually says if someone gifts 43 subs, they actually become 10th place biggest contributor that I've ever had on Kick.
So hold on, 800. So hold on. Let's just do some quick math here, okay? A sub on Kick costs $5. Somebody has gifted Phil 893 Kick subs. Phil has only been in Kick since October. Let that sink in. Like, you know, it's not even been half a year. It's been like 4 months practically. And like, that's a lot of numbers. I can't even be arsed to work out. I'm not even going to pretend to know what the fucking answer to that is. I can't be arsed to work it out. That's a lot of fucking zeros though. 893 multiplied by 5 buckaroos. And remember though, Kick only takes like 5 cents. So really, it's really $4.95 multiplied by 893. And that is Phil's take from Kick. But without it though, that's DC Midnight says it's almost $4.5 grand. There we go, $4,456.07. Fuck me, man. Imagine one person in 4 months on Kick alone, through membership gifting alone, giving like $4.5 grand. That is insanity, you know, Jesus Christ. But that's Phil for you, man. That's DSP.
Alright. And now Iron Chef Sakai is telling Dr. Lexus to just walk away. He's had enough. Wow. Alright. Okay. Continuing on. We've got...
I mean, I know it's Phil laughing, but is it still weird? No, it's a strange cackle. Nah, no, not weird enough. We can get weirder.
Alright. Okay. Continuing on. We've got Sonic My Shadow with a $5 super chat. My favorite part of your Lost Records playthrough is the camera recording segments. It makes it feel like a chill playthrough. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Like, the only game I've ever played that played like that before was Pokemon Snap, the new one that came out a few years ago. And it's weird because it's like, that's part of the game, and it does fit. Like, that's her hobby. That's her character and her hobby. What's her name? Swan, that's her name. And it kind of works. You know how with Life is Strange, it was always the time manipulation mechanic, and how does that work? Well, in this one, it's how do I use this camera to document things around me or to my advantage, and it's like a mini game, because they want you to, find this hidden wildlife or something like that. It's actually neat. I actually think it works, because, quite honestly, I'm having a good time with the game, even though the story and writing is cringe, it's still entertaining. So I think maybe they kind of knew what they were doing then, right? Dumpy Koala also gifted a sub over on Kick this morning, so thank you very much, Dumpy Koala. I appreciate that. So now, with that, we are up to $82 in support and climbing. This is excellent. Obviously, this is an excellent head start, everyone. I appreciate you all for this early support. Keep in mind, I will be, continuing this stream for many, many hours. We'll be here till 4 p.m. Pacific time. And there's going to be gameplay and everything as well. So maybe this is one of those situations. Maybe we can hit the goal by the end of this podcast. And then when we start gameplay, we can maybe see if a new crowd could come in and maybe we can hit 2 goals on this stream. It's possible. And that'd be amazing. All right? Excellent. Okay. don't know why I did that. But I want to see the camera
fucking cares?
because I've been having issues, as I've told you, with my cameras recently. Where they're just turning off or not calibrating right. And this camera over here seems to be too sensitive now. Like, it keeps catching my hands and enabling the auto tracking when I don't want it. This camera keeps turning off. So, more technical issues, but at this point, I think I've just accepted them. Like, I think they're just going to keep happening. I can't really do much about that. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, so folks, I think I've gotten through pretty much everything that I wanted to get through. All right. I'll just say this up front, okay, before we get to the next segment.
Are you serious about to start begging again? Don't you fucking dare.
Yesterday was my day off, and...
Oh, it's day off segment. Okay, day off segment. Fantastic. Who fucking cares?
I got to spend some good time with my wife and my family, and I relaxed. We had a good meal. We had a pizza for dinner, which was great. Good pizza, too. A wood-fired pizza, not a freaking fast foody crappy pizza, all right? But yesterday also was awful, all right? Some stuff has happened personally in my life that I can't talk about publicly.
Oh, God. What do we think? Do we think it's parents? Do we think it's parents, guys? What do you think? You know, the way he's talking about it makes me think it's something else. What else could it be? You mean that Jasper seems okay, nothing strange there, and Kat seems okay as well, whatever, but Phil's now saying, so if it's not the fucking immediate fucking, you know, the wife or whatever, then I imagine it's to do with his fucking mammy and daddy. And they are getting on in age.
That is pretty shitty, pretty awful, to be frank with you. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, all right? And it wasn't one thing, it was two things. Two completely unrelated things that happened at the same time, all right?
Oh my God, if it's... Hold on. Is she actually going to fucking explain a wee bit of what it is? And it's going to sound like no big fucking deal?
Right? And it kind of put a big damper on our day. It did. You know, when you have a day off, it's your only day off a week to spend time with your significant other, and then multiple things start fucking happening out of nowhere that you had no clue would happen, and and now you got to deal with it. Like, what the hell is going on? You know, it really sucks. You know, we look forward to this day off all week long, and then it just has to happen on the day off too. You know, one thing if it happened, oh, it's a work day or whatever. It has to happen on the day off. Come on, man. So we're dealing with some stuff, all right? And I apologize if it happens to come through with, you know, today, if I seem cranky or if I seem like a jerk. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with just life circumstances right now, all right? You know, this kind of stuff, I'm not going to talk about it publicly. If and when I do, it's going to be way down the line. It's not going to be anything you can know about now. And, you know, it is what it is, all right? But I'm very happy that this coming weekend, we're going to have 2 days off. That it's going to be a day to do the stupid errands and appointments and bullshit so that we can have another day off that we can actually have fun times together, which is what we need more of, all right? So it's very much needed this week. So please understand. And again, I apologize in advance. I'm only telling you this because I know that sadly when shit tends to happen like this, it does affect me. And then people are like, wow, you're in a bad mood and you seem like you're grumpy and you seem like you're pissy today. And, you know, you're right. And there's nothing I can really do about it either. When you got shit going on, it's in the back of your mind constantly. It's like, what the fuck, right? It just sucks. But that's life. As I get older, I realize that's just life you got to deal with. This is why when you see a person, you can never really know what they're really going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone may look good on the surface, but you have absolutely no idea what level of stress they're actually at on the inside. You don't know what they're going through up here. You don't know what they're going through in here. And I just...
Why don't you keep that in mind next time you fucking have a go at Duty? Or why do you keep that in mind when you're going to talk about fucking... You're about to address Review Tech USA. Bear that in mind then when you're fucking going through that segment. Don't you fucking pretend to try and fucking show empathy for other fucking human beings. You only fucking want pity for yourself. Oh, something happened and my life was slightly fucking inconvenient, so if I'm more of a fucking dick than usual, then please forgive me, guys. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just not. You've not earned any pity from me. You get no fucking pity from me. You get no fucking sympathy from me. Look, hopefully, I'm honestly, I hope it is nothing majorly serious. Like, I hope it is nothing to do with your parents. I would not wish that on anyone, you know what I mean? Obviously, I know they're getting fucking old and Phil's claiming to got health issues, whatever. That's, you know, but I hope they're okay. I will say that up front. That does suck to go through. If it's nothing to do with that, though, then I don't care.
Ask that everyone just has some kindness to those around them, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people are just complete dickheads to everyone around them and think that they're the most important person on the planet, you know? But you never know what people are actually going through. So please be respectful. Please be nice. I mean, obviously it'd be nice if you could do that to me.
Please be nice and respectful. Now let's fucking roast Review Tech USA on his recent stream, and let's fucking pretend, let's just not pay attention to what he might be going through mentally himself while we fucking roast him. Surprised Phil hasn't fucking got to the casino trip again.
But just to everyone around you, because at any given moment you just don't know, right? You just don't know what the hell's going on. And then one day you're gonna go through that shit, and if people are nice to you, you're gonna appreciate that people were nice to you when you really needed that, right? So do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's the golden rule. It's a way to live, and I hope that more people would actually, you know, abide by that. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to have some fun. It's time for the meat of the show. All right.
Is he seriously? No, hold on. First of all,
burger, 5 in a row. That's concerning.
The fucking ridiculous laugh he just fucking had. Because he followed up that fucking segment there with his, like, let's fucking grill and roast and mock Review Tech USA. Like, oh my god. Stop being a cunt to me, now let's be a cunt to Rich. You just called it a tip, Colin Diddy regarded exactly. And he praised the tip. He said thank you for a nice lovely message. Well, you called somebody a retard, you called somebody old.
Old bastard!
It's just... The super quick transition between please be lovely, like please be good to your fellow man. You don't know what people are going to go through, you know what I mean? So please just show a bit of compassion for people. And then immediately, from that point on, it segues to that. Of course, in between that, you get a sip. And then...
So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to have some fun. It's time for the meat of the show, all right? For the last several months, as you guys know, I have completely and utterly stayed away from any kind of drama and any kind of nonsense. I have. And you know, the reason primarily being...
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
You know, after having months of it, after being a part of, you know, shows with the Kino Casino and other stuff like that, I got kind of immersed in that level of stuff, right? I did. And, you know, I didn't want it to become my end-all be-all. Every once in a while I would do it, and it would bring some views to the streams, and then I would break it up and go back to gameplay. Well, ultimately, most of all of that crowd has moved on. Let's be honest. Why? Because I kind of stopped doing the content. And you might say, well, why did you stop doing the content? All right? Well, number one, I think that it's funny from time to time to observe this kind of stuff, just as an outsider, and to see what it's like to peek back into the world of the sphere of the lol cow shit. And it gives you, you know, it gives you a quick laugh. But the thing is, I'm the kind of guy, I get bored of it right away. Like, I could maybe stomach it for a day or two, and then after that, I just get really tired of it. It's like, I just want to move on, I want to enjoy games, I want to chill with my audience. I don't want every day to be this drama shit, okay? The thing is, just because I moved on, the world did not. All right, these people who fucking brag on me every day continued to do it. Review Tech
I'm so fucking sorry the fucking world doesn't revolve around you, Phil. I'm sure the world is feeling very apologetic that the fucking entire fucking life cycle of everyone fucking living their fucking lives does not revolve around Phil Burnell and his fucking miserable, mediocre fucking life.
USA continued his path down madness, his spiral down into his fucking toilet, okay? So much has happened. And you guys come on my streams.
That's borderline scat talk.
All right, these people who fucking brag on me every day continued to do it. Review Tech USA continued his path down madness, his spiral down into his fucking toilet, okay? So much has happened. And you guys come on my streams, and you're like, did you hear what this happened? Did you hear what this happened? What this happened? What this happened? No, I didn't hear any of it. I don't pay attention to it. You know, I got my own positive stuff to do. The thing is, my life isn't reliant on drama content to make a buck.
And so explain why you're doing this particular segment right now then. If you can give a good explanation as to why you felt compelled to have this particular segment on your podcast right now, if it wasn't for making money, I'm all ears, Phil. Please explain why it's pertinent and relevant to address.
I can make positive, fun content with my audience because I've positioned myself in that way. In the 16 years I've been a creator, I didn't crash out. I didn't hit bottom, right? I'm still making good stuff, and people appreciate it and enjoy it. Obviously, my audience today is way smaller than my old audience, but at least I still have that positive audience. Guys like Review Tech don't have that. They don't have a positive audience at all. Their audience is people just there to point and laugh at the clown on the other end of that camera and to basically throw them pennies to see them dance around like a monkey. That's his life at this point, okay? So, I mean, all the shit he went through, if you're not aware, so he basically went in a downward spiral. He deleted his own channel off of YouTube entirely, so his channel doesn't exist anymore. He now only has a streaming channel. That streaming channel kept getting diminishing returns more and more. People cared about him less and less. And then eventually what happened was, as he was hitting rock bottom, Keemstar messaged him and said, I'll legitimately offer you a show in my lolcow family of shows. You can actually be part of this new show called lolcow Tech Talk. And the deal was that it was going to be Rich and his former editor / co-host, Jay, hosting the show together. But what Rich didn't know is that the entire thing was a setup. That Keemstar doesn't like Rich. Keemstar is the kind of guy that when he has a grudge against you, he's going to crush you like a bug. So what he did is he set him up to go on the show. And after 1 or 2 shows, Jay literally became the guy running the entire show. Like, from top to bottom. He controlled the streams, he ran all the tech, he did everything. And because of that, he essentially became the host of the show and continuously just made fun of Rich and made Rich the butt of the joke nonstop. So Jay basically got a ginormous power boost out of this, while Review Tech just looked like the fucking whipping boy. So it basically just got worse and worse. There was entire streams based on exposing Review Tech for being the clown he is. Like, for example, okay, he said, well, what happened was, there's a whole stream where they're like, well, your name's Review Tech USA, well, you're gonna build a PC. He couldn't build a PC. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. The guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow. all right? His name is literally Review Tech, and he doesn't understand tech anymore. So the whole stream was just watching how funny it was that he's an idiot who doesn't know how to do anything, and he's on a show called Lol Cow Tech Talk, right? If you don't know, he just got fired. Like, no exaggeration, they fired him a few days ago. And literally, this is not like...
No exaggeration was said. My bad, hold on.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that Richard has been able to build PCs before on stream. You know, so he's not incompetent in that regard. Not totally.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Cal Denson, for the super chat. It says, isn't it funny that he's talking about this after his boys from the casino started talking about this? What a coincidence. Not only that, Kyle, but he's talking about it while the Kino guys are away. It's almost like Phil Burnell is doing his absolute best to try and draw and attract the Kino Casino audience towards his shitey fucking channel to capitalise on Kino not being there right now. With segments like this. You know? It's just funny how well perfectly timed that seemed to be.
Like, no exaggeration, they fired him a few days ago. And literally, this is not like a work or anything. They actually kicked him off the show, and he's done. So he's no longer contracted with Keemstar or anything. And, you know, he's basically resorted to desperate things. He's eating bugs on pizza. You know, he's doing just fucked up stuff in order to try to make money. It's disgusting. So, I mean, he still streams. He doesn't stream every day, but he streams every couple of days. And his streams are random as fuck, random times, random lengths, no direction whatsoever.
So what has this got to do with you? And why are you trying to monetize content from somebody having a mental breakdown, apparently? You just fucking told us 5 minutes ago, not even 5 minutes ago, you told people just to fucking show kindness and compassion because you don't know what people are going through mentally, you know what I mean? You literally just told everyone a few minutes ago, be good to your fellow man, you know what I mean? Because you don't understand. You never have any idea what people are going through. And here he is glorifying and monetizing the downfall of Review Tech USA for his own personal and financial gain.
He does get money, but the money he gets is literally everyone just making fun of him constantly. Like, he doesn't get positive contributions. It's just, here's something that's a snide remark, here's sarcasm, here's outright insults. And he's forced to degrade himself the entire time that he's streaming.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Nato Ronan, for a super chat. It says, Phil talking about others not knowing something. Phil is still having tech issues with his stream, doesn't know how to build PCs, doesn't know gaming. It's a good point. You know, like, it's a very good fucking point. You know, Phil, how often has Phil fucking just basically had the fucking stream chat demand to tell him how to fucking do things? And when it doesn't work, he fucking shits all over them. And blames them for it not fucking working. And yeah, even to this fucking day, his webcam keeps fucking freezing up, whatever, he's blaming this, he's blaming that. He can't, he's not accountable, it's not his fault apparently. It's the computer's fault, it's the stream chat's fault, it's fucking everyone's fault apart from his.
Now, you might say, well, he makes more money than you, Phil. Well, I mean, that's debatable. When he streams, he does make a lot of money. It's true.
But who cares? I don't think anyone was saying that. I never, at no point in time was I thinking to myself, at least fucking Review Tech USA makes more money than Phil. No, I don't give a shit about that. He makes more money than you, Phil. If he does, fucking fair play to him. But genuinely, like, Phil, what is it? You've still not explained what the point of you doing this particular bit of content is. 3 days ago, you said you were done with RTU. Why have you gone back on your word? 6 days ago you claimed you were done with drama content. Why have you gone back on your word? A explanation would be, you know, nice, Phil.
But he certainly doesn't stream as often as I do. At all. And in addition to that, he's not getting any ad revenue. He doesn't have anything going on in the back end, right? He deleted his channel. So he's not making any profits on anything like that.
Oh, he deleted his main channel, but he has other channels. So those also could be, I mean, I don't know if they are fucking monetized or have it, you know, but he has multiple channels. So just because he deleted his main channel does not mean he's not getting ad revenue on the other ones.
He's literally only making profit when he's streaming, okay? So it's debatable whether or not this guy's actually making more money than me or not. To be honest, I don't even think it matters. Like I've told you guys, with my goals and the way it's working, I'm happy to make what I make. I am. Like, I'm in better places right now than I've been in many years. And I'm able to do things like take an extra day off to spend with my wife because I can afford to, okay? I can improve my set. I can buy a game. I can get Legos and things. I have money to spend because of all of you. Because you've supported me in such a great positive way these past 6 to 8 months. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for changing my life for the better, all right? And if you haven't noticed, I didn't have to actually degrade myself to do it. In fact, quite the opposite. I've elevated myself to do it. I've improved my life situation. I don't
really see it that way personally. You know, you became the Kino whipping boy. You became the butt of their jokes. And
oh my dog! What's up?
you were made to do certain fucking interviews which you didn't want to fucking do. and that was all orchestrated from the Kino guys. You are fucking peer pressured into fucking banning Derek, and you still don't understand why you fucking had to do it. You know it's fucking spelled out clear as fucking crystal for you why it had to be fucking done. So yeah, never mind trying to fucking pretend what happened was, oh, I didn't have to fucking degrade myself. Phil, anytime you're on a stream with Kino Casino, you are the fucking joke in that situation. You're that pet lol cow. And like they've done a good job. The Kino guys have done quite a good job of keeping him sweet, you know, because Phil, a couple of times Phil has felt, you know, like it looks like he's going to fucking, you know, be done with him and abandon him, whatever. But they a couple of smooth words here and there, a couple of wee defensive little, you know, tweets here and there, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, guys, you guys are right. You know, what I mean, you guys are my best friends. My Andy Worski's my gaming soulmate, you know, and yeah, we're smart guys for life. Triple P, I call him Ashton, that kind of shit. Oh hell. And thank you very much for one for the chat says, and Rich is really going through some stuff. I mean, it sounds like, yeah, Rich is definitely seemingly having some big proper issues, and Phil is glorifying that and celebrating that, which is, it's just completely hypocritical of him, you know. And it's like, look, it's one thing, like, you can't just fucking pretend you're above this and past it, and then literal days later, you dive headfirst back into it just for the sake of it. Why? But why? Oh, the Kino guys are off on holiday. This is my chance to fucking attract their audience over to my channel, because I'm going to fucking say, you, like, he's even, like, look how mislabeled this is. Look at what he's labeled the stream.
Oh my god, what's up?
A neutral person coming by, watching, you know, seeing the stream title, might think that RTU is a special guest on Phil's podcast. The wording of this is very misleading. RTU returns on the podcast. Review Tech USA has never been a guest on Phil Burnell's channel, and yet Phil is wording it in a way where he's pretending he is a fucking guest. It is sleazy, it is fucking manipulative, it is classic DSP. So yeah, and the stream title used to be just like fucking chill. Hold on, what was the fucking stream title before? Give me a second here. It was something fucking dumb, like, what was it? Chill Return Podcast, then more cringe fun and lost records. That was the stream title before. And hold on 2 seconds, hold on a second. Oh shit, what happened there? Oh shit, how do I lose a fucking picture? Hold on 2 seconds. I know what happened. There you go. Because, so that was my bad. There we go, we're back. Let me just fucking make sure their sources are okay as well. 2 seconds. Because Phil changed the title, it kind of confused OBS as well. Because when I set up the stream, it was different titles, which meant that OBS was trying to find something different. But we're okay now. But, there we go. Thank you very much as well to Ira for super chat. It says he elevated himself onto a spit for Steve Cambion. Like, that was, yeah. It was a weird one. Like, from our perspective, it was quite entertaining, the whole Steve Cambion thing. But I feel like if Steven had better controlled the flow of the stream, he might have been able to have done more damage, if that makes sense. Like, you know, him having Broside Phil on was fantastic, but if he was able to, like, try and steer the topic of conversation and condense it in the right proper manner, because remember, Steve apparently had several different detractors lined up for several different parts of the show, because he had several different sort of things he wanted to go to. But Phil and his ways, or whatever, and Steve kind of also got control as well, but, you know what I mean, there was potential there for Steven to have done a lot more damage to Phil, and I think he kind of lost control of the situation a little bit. But I mean, it's like, but that's easy for me to say. I'm saying that obviously on the other side, you know, I'm not on that side of things, you know, of trying to control it all. You know what I mean? So I'm sure it's easier said than done.
Oh my god, what's up?
And thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat. It says I read that title too, almost had a heart attack. I don't understand why Phil is being. It's like, okay, I understand why. The deliberately misleading fucking stream title, pretending to have fucking RTU as a fucking guest. It's like, it's cringe as fuck. It really is. And it's not really helped me in the fucking views. 321 views. Wow, Phil, that's popping off. Nice try, Phil.
Improved with the way I act, I dress, my content quality has gone far higher up. as opposed to turning myself into the dancing clown to make a living, okay? So, you may wonder, well, why is Phil doing this today? It's very simple. There's two reasons. Number one, because over this entire time period that I've completely laid off this man, he has literally never laid off me. The man is such a pathetic loss of time and effort.
If that was the case, Phil, why did you say 3 days ago you're done with him? If you know he's not laid off you one time, then why did 3 days ago you said you're fucking laying off him? I don't accept your first reason. What's your second reason?
Right? He has to keep doing the same shit. He is the literal hamster that has to keep running in the same wheel. Because if he ever stops running in that wheel, nothing else will ever work for him. So he's stuck endlessly being the hamster in the wheel and can't get off, okay? So he has to do the same thing over and over. He can never try to diversify or do anything different. So literally, no exaggeration. Every day it's about me. Every piece of content's about me. Every waking moment is Phil. This guy is obsessed. And, you know, I said this months ago. It's to the point where it's like it's scary. It is. In all honesty, this is not me jesting. I'm going to be very transparent with all of you right now. When it gets to this level of crazy, this man is mentally deranged. I want you guys to understand this fully. He is. This is not, this is all jokes or whatever. This guy's fucked up in the head. And this is the kind of guy that will probably do something crazy down the line from what I've observed. No one could be this obsessed with one person and actually be, oh, this is just a joke. But there's no joke anymore. People have called you out for your level of mania and told you how unhappy it was. You know what I'm saying?
What's your second excuse, Phil? Your first one doesn't hold much weight.
It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, he's crazy. That's number one. Number two, people have been telling me about this for months and months. Obviously, there's a demand to see me react to it, okay?
Well, there's also a fucking demand for you to fucking go back to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's a fucking demand for you to fucking play fucking Stellar Blade again. You get people fucking demanding things, you fucking chat all the goddamn fucking time. And you fucking ignore those fucking demands constantly, fucking regularly. Because you don't fucking feel like fucking catering to those fucking demands. And I've not seen a lot of fucking people demanding you fucking respond to RTU. Unless it's from the Kino Casino crowd. They're the sort of people who'd fucking demand such things. Are the people with fucking deep pockets, you know, are they the ones that fucking tell you to fucking react to this, hoping to fucking feed, you know, let's see Phil razz on a fucking lol cow. And let's wail out on Phil for fucking razzing on fucking Rich again.
There is. If not, you guys wouldn't have kept bringing it up for months and months. Now, it's been months, right? I can't even remember the last time I mentioned him. So, in this case, every once in a while...
3 days ago. 3 days ago you mentioned him, Phil. And when you mentioned him 3 days ago, you said you were done with him. So, that didn't fucking last long.
You want to break it up for variety, do something a little different, we will, okay? And then number three, I'm going to be very honest and transparent with all of you, okay? I'm just really in a bad mood because of the stuff that happened in my personal life yesterday.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Hold on. So he wants you to treat him nicer and be understanding that he might be in a bit of a fucking bitchier mood than usual because of something that's happened in his fucking life. But he's going to use his own bitchy fucking cuntish in a bad, worse mood than usual ways to take it out on another human being. Oh my god. Oh fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. What is this gonna fucking... It's just gonna be fucking one retard screaming about another fucking retard.
So, since he's taken opportunity every single day for the last, 10 years to dump on me, I think when I'm in a bad mood and I just want to maybe feel better about myself, I think I'm going to watch some review tech content to just boost myself up by watching the lowest form of humanity and realize, thank God I never was degraded to that level, and I still have self-respect, and I still have a great loving family, and I have all these things to be grateful for. I can watch his content and realize, wow, life ain't so bad. So that's why we're going to be doing this today. Fair enough? I hope that explains my reasoning.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so... we're going to begin, and you might be wondering, what are we going to watch today? Well, I'm going to be honest, I didn't work too hard on this, okay, at all. All I did is I just went...
Wow, oh my god, I'm shocked, guys, I'm shook. Phil was admitting I didn't work too hard on something. I am flabbergasted. I am, as some would say, God-smacked. That he didn't fucking put much effort into this particular bit of content, you know? Like, I never saw that coming. One more time, Phil. I'm not sure I heard right. Are you saying you never actually properly prepared a segment for your show by doing some fucking relevant research and your due diligence?
We're going to begin, and you might be wondering, what are we going to watch today? Well, I'm going to be honest, I didn't work too hard on this, okay, at all. All I did is I just went to his most recent archive stream. So if you're ever interested in review text content, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do him a solid, all right? You ready for this? Unlike what everyone else does. All you got to do is go to his actual streaming channel, RTU Streams, and as you can see, today we're not going to watch a detractor video. We're not going to watch someone who edited his content. I'm actually going to watch his real stream. Because in reality, this is what you should do. If you're going to benefit from watching someone else's content in a negative way, you should actually watch their content, all right? Not someone else's. Now, you might say, well, Phil, I don't understand. Are you sure you're not exaggerating? Well, I mean, all I got to do is look over here in related videos and show you that 9 days ago he streamed a stream. There's my head. There's my leg. That's my leg in the thumbnail there, okay? And if you go to his channel, you'll literally see that's every single stream. I wish that I was exaggerating, but every single stream is my face, my body parts, me, everything there. It's always me. The guy is literally 100% fucking obsessed, right? Like, no exaggeration. This guy is going to become, like, what's his name? The killer from fucking Silence of the Lambs, the guy who puts you in the hole and says he rubs the lotion on his skin or else he gets the hose again, and he wants to, like, rip your face off and wear it or whatever. Like, that's the level at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that crazy, okay? So, this is his starter thumbnail of his stream. Do I have to say anything? Do I have to actually say a word? Or can we just continue on to actually where he jumps on straight? Like, it just... We don't have to even observe. Just all you have to do is use your eyes, okay? That's it. I don't have to comment, okay? So let's actually jump into some of his content. Here we go. So here's him starting up, okay? And you may notice something. He's got a green screen. Did you notice that? That's right. Review Tech uses a green... I wonder who else uses a green screen. Well, let's take a look. Not me. You see a green screen behind me? No, you want to know why? Because I actually use modern technology. I'm not using insanely outdated, cheapo, poor man's tech. I'm actually using...
Who fucking cares?
So when I'm on a green screen, there's no microphone in the shot. There's no laptop in the shot. My microphone doesn't disappear into the side of the fucking frame. It doesn't look cheap because it's not. Because I actually care about my content. But this schlub basically saw me using a green screen months ago, and he got incredibly jealous because his setup looks awful. If you don't...
So hold on. Like, Phil, your setup looks fucking crap because your fucking chair keeps coming in and out of fucking focus. Your microphone sometimes fucking comes back in and out of fucking shot when you're fucking applying the fucking background removal thing. And also, sometimes it fucking gets in the way of your head and so it just fucking makes your head look fucking dented. Now, what I will say about fucking Rich's setup here is that it's kind of fucking cringe where the background image is not the same as the webcam, where, you know, like, part of Rich's hand is cut off here. That's poor Rich's part. Like, why is the webcam thing not as wide as, you know, the image you're using for the green screen background? Yeah, that's a fucking fuck up from Rich right there. You know what I mean? That's, yeah, it's like Rich's fucking finger's been cut off because it looks bad. That bit there looks fucking bad, in my opinion. But both of them have shitty setups.
No, he's filming out of his spare bedroom, okay? He has no lighting. He has a fucking corner lamp, like a bedroom lamp is his lighting in the office. Not all the night.
Phil, for fucking over 10 years, you fucking had some sort of fucking dingy fucking hand-me-down lamp shining on you with a fucking shitty webcam as well. You don't get to fucking brag now after spending over a decade with fucking mediocre fucking equipment and thinking this will do. This is acceptable, this is good enough or whatever. Phil, for the longest fucking possible time, had a mentality of not trying to fucking be better, but fucking accepting it as being good enough. This is good enough, this is good enough. The bare fucking minimum. The minimum fucking expenditure put into your fucking business to try and get a fucking maximum fucking returns.
These LEDs, or excuse me, RGBs that you see behind me that I edit every day so you have a nice setup, okay? Nope, nothing like that. This dumbass has a fucking painted wall that's blue and a cornered lamp.
Who
all right, he has no setup
cares?
at all. So he got made fun of so badly when basically I upgraded my setup and it's 40 times better than his. He got incredibly jealous.
So Phil, there's nothing about your setup right now, Phil, which makes me think, wow, that looks super clean and crisp and professional.
So he got me.
When you turn your head this way, like when Phil Burnell's head is turned this way, and this looks awful. Is Phil trying to say this looks fantastic and professional, this current fucking thing right here? Look at how his head is portrayed here. Like, how is this meant to look? Like, why? Is this like Phil? What Phil is bragging about this? Phil is flexing about this right here. And it's like, it doesn't look good, like in some of your chairs there, but then your chair's there for some time, but the back of it disappears, whatever, and the back of it's gone here, but it comes back here, you know, it's like, Phil, nah. You have no reason, you have no room to brag. I'd say you're fucking probably level. When it comes to your fucking stream setups and how you fucking look on streams with your setups, I'd say it's even.
Made fun of so badly when basically I upgraded my setup and it's 40 times better than his. He got incredibly jealous and he ran out and he bought a cheap green screen and he tried to set it up. And instead of actually doing it right, this is how it's set up. So first of all, it looks like he wants to fucking suck on his microphone, doesn't he? Does he not realize that the mic doesn't have to be in your mouth? Like, my microphone right now is about 7-8 inches away from my mouth. It sounds fine, doesn't it?
Who fucking cares?
Here's what it would sound like if it was as close as he has it in his mouth, okay? Now, it might sound a little deeper, but in truth, I'm not, like, self-conscious about my testosterone levels, so I don't care that if I sit back a little bit slightly more like this, that my voice is a little bit...
I'm not self-conscious about my testosterone levels. There's a fucking quote for you. I'm not self-conscious about my testosterone levels. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I mean, most... It'll sound kind of weird. I think most men should be to a certain degree, though. You know?
More high-pitched. I think Rich is a little self-conscious about that, because if he had a high-pitched voice, then everyone would make fun of him even more. So he has to, like, kiss the mic. He's like licking it when he does his fucking content. You don't have to do that, all right? At all.
Jesus Christ, this is so cringe. This is cringe as fuck already.
This is stupid. In fact, he doesn't need that mic arm at all.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Naltorona for the super chat. It says, Phil is so dented that he doesn't know that this is what Rich wants. Rich is inside Phil's head and having the internet laugh at Phil over this. I mean, the internet's probably laughing at both of them, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is that Phil, this just gives fucking Rich something, like, Rich has finally got Phil to snap at the bait. Hell, people like us make content about Phil all the time. Phil doesn't respond to that. Phil doesn't rise to that, you know what I mean? But Rich does it, and all of a sudden Phil's like, oh, fucking out my way. The Kino guys will care if I fucking respond to this. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be so goddamn cringe. I'm calling it now. This is gonna be so bad. Phil's gonna come out of this thinking, wow, I fucking showed him, and it's just gonna be fucking one old fucking retarded bastard fucking going after another one. These guys are fucking both relics and fucking dinosaurs, and it's incredible that fucking one thinks he's better than ever.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And thank you very much, Broside Phil, for the super chat. It says, dude, is this the fallout over the Whitney Stephen arc? This is the Office dinner party levels of fucking cringe.
Sounds like someone's posting cringe.
Yeah, this is just... Basically, this is just Phil fucking calling Rich a retard for like fucking the next 20 minutes or so. That's what it's going to fucking be. In a variety of different fucking ways. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Let's just let it... I'm going to let Phil cook. Fuck it. Let's see how it fucking goes.
Do that, all right? At all. This is stupid. In fact, he doesn't need that mic arm at all. It serves no purpose. Because allow me to show you what the purpose of a mic arm is. Are you ready? Here's why you need a mic arm. Because if you have one, right, you can do awesome stuff. I can look like I'm on the beach.
Like, so hold on, but shut the fuck up for a second, Phil, right? Oh, also, my stream, is it going to be okay? I wasn't sure, hold on. I was kind of self-conscious there for a second, you know, I wasn't sure if it was going to fucking disappear again. Like, I'm 40 minutes behind live DSP, okay? For me, the benefit of a microphone arm is that I have some more space free on my desktop. Like, where my keyboard is not shit. Before I had the microphone arm, I was using a headset with a microphone on it, which wasn't great quality. In between that, I had a standalone microphone, but it had to sit on the desktop. You know? I had no choice but to fucking have the microphone sit on the desktop. So, it was a bit awkward to fucking use, you know what I mean? So yeah, when I upgraded my setup, thanks to you guys, of course, and I got myself a microphone arm, and a better microphone as well, it's like it's great. It comes in very handy. It's very good to have. It's quite convenient to have. And if you guys could see me, you'd see a microphone in front of my face essentially. But that's my personal choice. I want to try and sound as good as possible for you guys because you guys are listening to the stream. So I want to fucking make sure that I'm coming across as clearly and coherently as possible. And Phil's having a go at this and thinks so. Phil thinks this is better. Like his setup's better.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Cal Denson, for the super chat. It says Phil's downfall is more entertaining. Rich's is You want to know who does green screen stuff really well as part of their gameplay content? You know, I'm not sure if I've mentioned before. I feel like I might have mentioned before. I'm not entirely sure. But let me show you an example. His intros, especially when it comes to like gameplay stuff, is pretty good. But give me a second here. I'll try and fucking find it here. Hold on. Hold on 2 seconds. Fish. Right. So here we go. Hold on. Here's as a YouTuber called It's Jabbo, right? He does like Fallout content, right? And his intros are usually him like being involved just in like the background of like. So this is the game Fallout 4. You know what I mean? He's playing with a fucking certain mod or whatever.
In Fallout 4, there exists an enemy type known.
Now look at this green screen and how well he uses it, and not only obviously just for weights. Look how cleverly he's editing around it. You know, he's in between. So this is behind him, but this is in front of him, and he's managed to fucking put himself in there very cleverly. You know what I mean? It's like it's very well worked.
As legendary enemies that are basically just a mutated version of any enemy type in the game.
So this is how you use green screen very well if you're a gaming content creator.
Not only comes with its own little flashy symbol next to its character, but the enemy spawn itself will often be a high-level variant relative to your character.
Blah 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 blah. So I'm saying like he starts the videos off by explaining this or whatever, you know what I mean, and like, what, is there another example here? I was like him going through like a door or something. Yeah, oh shit, he's in a window.
Or with every single enemy and NPC in the game being a legend.
So yeah, it's a great example. A great example of him how to use green screen effectively if you're gaming content, you know? And then you got Phil. Like, wow, Phil. It doesn't really look like you're there at all.
But then I can go to a wide shot and you can actually see my setup in the studio. When I'm playing a game, I can change my camera angle, so now the mic arm is repositioning the mic so it's not in the way of the shot. So now you can get a cool face cam over here, but then I could just go right back to the show over here. You see, that's the purpose of the mic arm. When you actually make content that requires it, okay? Rich doesn't make content that requires that mic boom arm. He literally sits there like a fat fucking sack of lump. That is what he is, a sack of lump, okay? And he just talks like this into it. You don't need any of anything that he has right now, right? Like, also, you notice some.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Ronaldo Ronan, for the super chat. It says Dr. Disrespect has amazing green screen. Not sure if I'm fully clued up on the green screen game, but It's Jabbo was the first reference that came to my mind. But a lot of content creators, especially big content creators, good content creators, they will put the time and effort into trying to fucking make this look as good as possible. So I'm not surprised that Dr. Disrespect has good green screen as well. You know, of like you know, like for the ones that are good at what they do and they put time and effort into the fucking craft, it's no surprise whatsoever. You know. And yes, Brian says, hold on, I feel like I saw Phil do the exact same thing. You're getting closer to the mic this morning. He did. He exactly did that, yeah. Hold on 2 seconds. Dr. Disrespect, hold on. I'm googling Dr. Disrespect. I don't know what I should search for in particular. Like, how will I know? Will I just click on anything for his green screen antics? I don't know. Yeah, he's live right now apparently. Shit, I don't want to do that. Oh, just his opening. Wait, his opening. What do you mean is?
When you want to.
Oh, I see what you mean. So.
You want to talk about the violence.
So that's.
Oh, yeah! The speed. The momentum.
Even the gameplay stuff as well. Like, I'll say, this is somewhat what Phil has, but it looks a lot cleaner and better on you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no strange things popping in and out of existence here.
The black steel. The prototype scopes. When you want to talk about the 6'8" frame.
But it's like a fucking 9.5 fucking minute video. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not gonna watch all this. But yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like when these fucking bigger content creators, you know, they'll certainly fucking do their due diligence and put the time and effort and the hard work and craft. But Phil though, he's like, I'm gonna press a button, I'm done. I pressed a button on my webcam and now my background's gone. That's all the effort I require. I'm not going to look into this further.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And thank you very much, Cal Denson, for the super chat that says Dr. Respect and Derek have mutual interests. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm going to leave it there.
You don't need any of anything that he has right now, right? Like, Also, you notice something? You notice that I'm able to read all of your fucking text or text in the chat right now. I can respond to all of it. But you notice I don't have anything in front of me? Do you see a laptop? You want to know why he actually has that laptop in front of him? I'm going to show you later, because he takes his shirt off, but he doesn't want to show like his nipples and his disgusting stomach. So he actually blocks his body with the laptop. So he says, oh, my shirt's off, but he actually isn't topless because the laptop is blocking this disgusting
Which means he isn't topless. Like, I am no longer topless because I have a laptop displaying blocking my man boobs. No. Hold on. He's not actually topless because the laptop hides his fucking fat guy titties.
Sagging part of his body. So it's just ridiculous that this fucking guy makes content that anyone watches to begin with. And on top of that, his setup is so lame. He thinks that copying me, that he... Okay, Rich, you're not copying me. You're a sad, pathetic attempt to be me. You wish you were me. You're not. You never will be. I'll always be better than you. It's too late. All right? Doesn't matter how many cheap green screens you buy, how many new shirts you put on, how many mic arms, how many fucking microphones you suck. You still suck. All right? Your content is garbage.
Jesus, man.
So just stop. Do something original and stop trying to fucking be me, you pathetic fucking sack. Okay, now let's actually watch some of the content. Ready for this? I know I'm not. I mean, seriously, I know I'm not. I skimmed through the actual stream, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, to the point where not only twice, but 3 times I laughed so hard I almost pissed myself. All right? So let's start. Let's just randomly start here and see what's going on in the world of Review Tech USA today. Ready?
Shit to get off my... Has nothing to do with lolcow or anything like that, so...
I have shit to get off my breasts, and it has nothing to do with lolcow. He actually has a button he presses that says breasts. Oh, and by the way, during this show, basically what was happening was he was actively eating these weed or marijuana edibles during his shows. Then he was drinking these weed-infused drinks, okay? Everyone gave him shit for it and says, no, you can't, you're working high. It's embarrassing. Stop doing it. So now he insists that when he goes on stream that he's sober. But as you're going to see over the course of this stream, his eyes become increasingly more squinty and sucked and swollen into his face. His language actually becomes increasingly more slurred. It's very obvious he took something before before his stream, and it's affecting him more and more over the course of the stream. So even though he's drinking a polar ice seltzer water, right? It doesn't matter. He's already hot. Okay.
Yeah, it seems... I don't believe anything from that show. Like, I actually went on there like, yo, I'll take Wing's spot. I'm a fucking drama-mongering dickhead. I actually, you know what?
Rich actually believes that Keemstar wanted him to go on Lolcow Live and replace Wings of Redemption. That literally was never in any discussion. Ever. He was never even...
How do you know? Are you fucking privy to the fucking behind-the-scenes discussions of Lolcow Live? Why the fuck are you assuming you know?
Even considered for that. It was considered to bring him on to be on a side show, not the main show. No, he was not going to replace Boogie or Wings. This guy is insane. He actually believes in his head that he's big enough that he was going to replace one of the main attractions of Lolcow Live, even though he was never offered to be on that show to begin with.
Because of the time slot? Oh, and they were like, oh, we got to split it 2 ways. Listen, motherfucker, let me tell you something, Keemstar. Look at me. Look at me right now. First off, I was going to do the other show, and you know that. Secondly, I would make you money on there. I'd make you money.
See his eyes now? See his eyes are starting to droop? And it's funny. Look at me, Keemstar. You look at me. Who are you? Do you think you're in fucking New York City or something like an old-time mafioso, dude? Rich, we are looking at you, and we're all laughing. We can't help it. We can't look at you for more than half a second without cracking up realizing what a fucking degenerate human you are. Like, what the hell, dude? Bruh. By the way, thank you to Zimmer. Zimmer with a gifted sub there over on Kick. Thank you so very much, Zimmer. I appreciate that. Get that on the leaderboard there. Added in. Thank you, Zimmer.
Who fucking cares?
I mean, it's just hilarious how the guy talks. I would have made you money on that main show. I would have done... Rich, you're not on Lolcow anymore. You're sitting here in your awful office, in your awful setup, streaming to a couple hundred people who hate you, who are literally just here to make fun of you. You're a clown. You're never going to have popularity ever again, positivity ever again. It's gone. And it's your fault. You're the one who squandered it all. Because you could have had it, but instead, you just kept on with your ways of being a schlo. Okay.
Me on there. People tell me, oh, Rich, you're all about drama. Yes, I am.
Could someone do us a favor? Could someone break his stream deck? Because between breasts and the fucking canned claps at this point, I think actually you would actually be doing the human race, like, and Earth in general, like a fucking big service to just take that and just like smash! Just destroy it. Because if he didn't have that shit to interrupt what he's saying, he actually would lose his train of thought. Because look at him. He actually has lost his train of thought. He has to press the laugh track so his brain can catch up, his addled brain, because he's so high.
Well, Phil, we can see your microphone in the shot. That's not very professional. Why are we seeing your microphone in the shot, Phil? Come on, Phil. You're having a go at Review Tech USA for having his microphone in the shot. So can we have a go at you for having your microphone in the shot?
Right now, he has to take like 10, 15 seconds to catch up. So here, wait 5 to 10 seconds for the laugh to end. And then I can say my next thing because I'm just can't even have a stream of thought. Right? Imagine every time I said something, I played, I don't know, this.
Who fucking cares?
Like, wow, that's great. Really added a lot. Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say that this guy's a fat sack, right? Like,
it's almost like Phil forgot he had a literal soundboard, like a physical, like, and not one built into his fucking computer or anything, but a little device to play sounds on, and he hyped this up massively, and he had it a part of his fucking content until the fucking thing broke.
this is stupid. It's awful content. By the way, hilarious, he's got a green screen set up, and he's too stupid to realize that because he wears glasses, it reflects the green screen back, so constantly he has black holes where his eyes should be. He can't figure this out. Like, if you have a green screen, you can't wear reflective glasses because the green screen will pick it up, or else you gotta chroma key it out. But he doesn't get it. He's that stupid.
I'm actually going to be on there for a hot minute tonight, so that's why I'm streaming. What is it, 11? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
Look,
it's real.
look at the black holes in his eyes. Oh my god. I'm gonna catch it right there.
If I know how the show works, if it's real.
Oh yeah, it's funny. So during this 2-hour broadcast that he did, he kept talking about, supposedly he's supposed to go on a Lolcow Tech Talk that night, but he says, I know how the show works. I don't know if it's real or not, but I'm gonna assume it is. So he's doing a 2-hour stream to give time so that he can go on the Lolcow Tech Talk show. However, during this stream, he fucks all of that up completely. I'm going to show you why. It's one of the most hilarious things I think I've ever seen in my life. Will you see how he fucks it up during this 2-hour stream before he appears on the Lolcow stuff?
That I would do. Not only would I do that and fucking kill it, period. That's not an assumption. This isn't even me trying to beg. It's
Rich, when did you ever kill anything? You've admitted that in your own content in the past, you were bad. The content was just regurgitated news stories and opinions that weren't even your own. And any modern content you make is just making fun of me or sitting here like a sad sack. Like, you don't have content. So what makes you think that you were going to be on Lolcow and kill it? Kill it with what? You don't have anything to offer the planet. Don't you get it? Nothing. Zero. You are a vacuous black hole. You are the biggest waste of time. The fact that anyone sits on your stream and throws you shekels so that you'll dance like the monkey you are is amazing to me. You should be grateful.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Carl Denson, for the super chat. It says, not like something disrupts him mid-speech, snort. I mean, yeah, Phil's his goddamn train of thought all the time. But yeah, the projectionism is off the charts here. Like, Phil, the things that Phil is saying to Rich are easily applicable to him. But Phil's like, no, it's just incredible. Like, remember, right before the segment began, he literally asked his audience and appealed to them to put yourself in the shoes of others before you criticise them and mock them. Because you don't know what people are going through. Like, treat others how you'd want to be treated yourself. That's kind of what you said. And then immediately followed up with a segment here, where he's just like going all in on Rich. He clearly needs help, like Rich. Like, I have no sympathy for RTU. I don't really care for them and their fucking content. But like, they're clearly fucking losing their fucking mind. You know what I mean? And they're certainly fucking spiraling, and it's like, it's one of those situations where it's like they clearly need like professional help. And Phil is like glorifying it, monetizing it, and then he's going to claim he had a right to do it because of his moral compass. And the double standards from Phil is what I can't stand here. Like, because we make fun of Phil on a regular fucking basis, you know what I mean? That's and you guys as well. Some of you guys will fucking make fun of multiple lolcows, whether it's, you know, some of you guys might also be involved in making fun of RTU, fair enough. Also LTG, or fucking King Cobra and all that shit, Cyrax, whoever all these fucking other lolcows are. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but for Phil to claim, like, remember, I just want to remind everyone, 3 days ago, Phil claimed he was finished and wanted nothing to do with RTU. 6 days ago, Phil said he doesn't want anything to do with drama content. Today, he's doing this fucking segment, and the primary reason for him doing this segment is because he had a bad experience yesterday. As part of his day off, something bad apparently happened. He's not telling people what it is, but he wants to fucking vent, and he's using RTU as a way to fucking get all his toxicity out and project it towards them rather than a stream chat for once.
The fact that anyone sits on your stream and throws you shekels so that you'll dance like the monkey you are is amazing to me. You should be grateful for what you have. Don't be sad that you got kicked off the show, alright? Just be happy that you got like 5 seconds on said show. You're absolutely ridiculous. You have nothing you would offer if you were on there. They would all just take pot shots at you and you would stand there like the target you are. You know, like at the carnival, the person who sits on the bench and people throw the balls when they hit the target, it dunks the dunk tank? That's you forever. You're the donkey. They're the dunkers. Wings of Redemption and Boogie are your dunkers. I want you to think about that for a second. Okay.
It's just a fact. I would fucking blow up the main Lolcow show. Facts.
Oh my God. I can't even comment. The guy doesn't understand. Like, who does Lolcow want on their show? They want people who, like, when they're on there, it'll be a moment, right? So his moment was to go on there, get embarrassed completely, and get thrown the fuck off with the quickness. That was it. That was his moment. His moment is done. He has nothing else to offer anyone on the internet. His time is over, right? He just doesn't get it.
And it's not that I would be sitting there doing a big thing of grab ass with Keem. All right, that's no.
All right. Do you see what just happened? So I want you to take a look at the upper left-hand corner of the screen. It's a little hard to see because I have my leaderboard over it. You know, my leaderboard that's getting nicely generated with your contributions, so thank you for that. But I'll remove it for a second just to show you. So his actual pop-ups on his stream is my incident phase from 2016. I'm going to repeat that. From 2016, it is now 9 years old in the past, okay? So his pop-ups are my incident phase with a, relaxing relief sound effect. In fact, you know what, Rich? Here you go. Ready? I'm going to give you a freebie. You can use that from now on as your audio clip. If you're going to do it, at least use my voice. You fucking pathetic sack. Use my real sound effect, okay? So he has that playing. That is his actual pop-up for his contributions, all right? Because you might say, oh, wait a minute. Look, Phil, he removed your face from his setup now, so now you can't say that you're constantly on his mind and he's obsessed with you. Yeah, except that every single time someone contributes, it's my old face on his screen. I want you to think about that. So now, you used to be behind him, and he didn't see it. Now he actively sees that popping up on his screen every day, constantly. You don't think he's obsessed with me yet? Really?
I like the username, though. Phil Croissant Nipples. Is that a reference to DSP Phil, or is that a different Phil?
I'd say you're mistaken, okay? By the way, I received a $2 tip. Someone says, Keem had high hopes for Rich to be successful on the show. He was doing fine in the beginning. Rich then started no call, no showing, quitting, then coming back, refusing to do content, basically being a huge burden on Tech Talk. Well, does that...
basically, so hold on. So Phil was misinformed as to why RTU was a part of it briefly, but not anymore. Someone had to give Phil $2 and educate Phil on the whole story of why fucking RTU was fired.
Sound surprising to anyone? This is the guy who doesn't have the work ethic to do his own content regularly. What made you think that he was going to change just because someone put him under a contract to make other kinds of content? You know, he's not going to change overnight, you know, and quite frankly, I don't think he's ever going to change. He's always going to be this kind of person, right? Anyway, so that's just the beginning of his show, all right? And as you can see, we scrolled through. I skimmed through it last night, admittedly. He tries to talk politics. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He's so fucking confused.
But Phil mentions politics, it counts.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Confused and mind-addled. He doesn't know who he's talking about, what he's talking about. The best part about Rich's show, all right, is that someone will do a super chat. He'll start to respond to that super chat, and he'll be in the middle of a thought, and then another super chat will come in, and he'll just start responding to the next. So he literally never finishes a thought. So this guy will say, listen, I only care about justice for Peanut the Squirrel. And he'll go, well, Peanut, wait, who's Peanut the Squirrel? Because I did, and then someone else will super chat, and he'll immediately go to that one. So if you think, oh, I'm tuning in for his opinions, you actually never get his opinion. You get half of a sentence, and then there's another piece of content that begins. He doesn't have the wherewithal to actually finish a thought. Okay, it's pretty pathetic. Anyway, so continuing on, because this is all very boring, he basically just blabs with his audience, and as you can see, look at all the super chats coming in. So he makes bank. Like, I'm not going to crap on this guy right now for what he's making. He's making bank on this show. He's getting $5 super chat, $5 super chat, $5 super chat. I think he has a minimum $5 super chat, okay, and that's what it is so $5 to get on screen. And a lot of these super chats are quite embarrassing insults, okay, and some of them are dumb, crazy things to set him up to say something dumb, you know. He's talking about dementia, right? It's all kinds of stuff. Because he's leftist, if you didn't know. He's to the left, so he hates Trump. He hates the Republican Party. And so anyone who insults Trump, immediately he loves this person. So it is people will contribute just to bait him into thinking like that they're agreeing with him. In reality, they're not. They're just baiting him into saying dumb shit constantly. And that's basically like the whole first hour of this stream. It's incredibly boring because it's just him meandering and never actually saying anything. Now, we're going to get to the good part right now. Okay? This is where the fun begins. So it's about halfway into his stream. Keep in mind he has to keep his stream short because he's supposed to appear on the Lolcow Tech Talk later tonight. Live on stream, he decides he wants to check in to see what's going on with the people from the Lolcow shows. So he actually opens his Discord. He puts the Discord on the screen of his stream without permission, for the record. Like, no one knows that they're on his stream when he does this. He accidentally forgets to hide any of the info. So he literally is exposing all the people on Discord who he talks to. And then...
Phil, you've done that before yourself. Just FYI.
All right, I'm just going to play the video. All right? And you're going to see. Here we go.
No fucking donations. Both of you guys suck fucking dick. Turn on your camera, Santa Claus.
I got here. Listen.
Looking motherfucking retard. No, you listen, Linda. There's Rich. There's Rich. Rich, handle it, Rich. This motherfucker's a pervert, Rich.
Mike, you're looking. Hold on. Let me change some people.
In charge of the show. Who am I talking to right now? Is it you?
No.
You want to talk to me?
So this is his stream right now. Okay, this is his actual stream. All right? Take a look at the left-hand side of the screen.
I don't see much of a problem with that. You know? Like... I mean, it could have been a bit better, yeah, but I don't see too much of a problem. There's not many issues, Like, I'm not seeing private conversations. It's basically, and yeah, oh, is he gonna have, shit. And here's Rich's setup. This is a behind the scenes exposed. Yeah, it was a green screen all along. That's what it was. It was a green screen all along, damn it. Oh, Christ, man. But yeah, hold on. So, look at the left hand side. Okay. Wow. Isn't he the popular person? That's a lot of Discord calls and groups he's involved in. Jesus Christ. So that's the left hand side. Phil has shown worse. Phil has shown private conversation on his own Discord to his stream chat audience.
He actually has private Discord info on the screen right now. Like, this should not be public knowledge, what's being put out there. He's showing all his contacts. He's showing his entire discussion history. You can see.
Well, Phil, you've done the exact same thing. You have literally done the exact same fucking thing. Like, this is something you've also goofed with. This is not. Like, we have receipts of you doing this, Phil.
Everyone he's ever talked with, that's private info. That should never be put on a stream ever. Now, admittedly, when I was getting into the tech stuff, I fucked up once or twice. I did.
Several times. I fucking caught you. Like, yeah, so what's your point, Phil? The thing that Rich did, oh, whoops, I did as well. So what's your fucking point here, then?
I made mistakes. And so, you might say, well, that's kind of hypocritical. This guy has literally been doing this shit for months and months. He's been working with Keemstar. He's been working with Jay. Why is he doing this insanely unprofessional thing right now on his stream? Just exposing all of this information, all right? In addition, take a look at his layout. Do you see the down? It says goal 50, members 30. So look at my goal bar right now at the top of my screen.
For God's sake, they're going to compare the fucking begging bars. My begging bar fucking scrolls. Therefore, it's better. And I've got a nicer font.
See that? See, it's a nice text. We got font, we got colors. It's moving.
I'm curious as a beg.
His goal bar is that text at the bottom of the screen. Like, what the fuck? And no, this is not a bit. Someone just said, what is this, a bit? This is not a bit. What he's doing on stream, he wasn't supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to actually join the show. This was just something he decided to do live during his stream for no reason. And the funniest part about all of it, ladies and gentlemen, that's really him in the bottom left. Where's my cursor? Right here. This is actually what his room looks like. This is his green screen setup. That fucking dumpy-ass piece of shit room, that's what he broadcasts out of. That room is smaller than mine. This is actually worse and smaller than my room right now. You can see his shitty painted wall behind him. His fucking, dude, there's the lamp. You can see the corner lamp. The bedroom lamp is sticking out from behind his shitty green screen. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the green screen's on. This is his actual setup. Why does he have a monitor on behind him? What does that need to be on for? Like, this is the setup of a 14-year-old girl who streams cat.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Oh god, thank you very much to Warren for his super chat. It says, is this any of Phil's beeswax? I mean, I guess technically it's anyone's beeswax because Rich put this on internet, you know? So yeah, Rich was not meant to have anything to do with this particular show, I think, so for him to just randomly hop in there, a wee bit unprofessional on RTU's part, you know? This is a show, they're live on air right now, having their own fucking discussion or whatever. Rich apparently was not meant to have anything to do with it whatsoever. And he just decides, you know what, I'm hopping in. So I can understand, that's a bit daft on Rich's part. I mean, if you don't confirm and make sure you're allowed to fucking go on, especially this is like lolcow live stuff, you know what I mean? So this will also be fucking stuff organised by, you'd imagine, like Keem shit as well, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and you'd think, yeah, well, there's a waiting room for members as well down there. You can see in the Discord, a little waiting room section. Oh hell, and yeah, fuck me, hold on. Yeah.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Yeah, I was waiting for that sort of thing. Phil saying 14-year-old girl. Yeah, 14-year-old girl Derek has entered the fucking shit. Oh, not for fucking long. If I've got money, he better fucking just keep on fucking walking. Jesus Christ, man. Like, Phil has done far worse in revealing private conversations he's had with people in Discord. And he's done it multiple times.
What does that need to be on for? Like, this is the setup of a 14-year-old girl who streams casually on the internet, right? Like, this fucking, did you ever watch Glee? There was that girl who was supposed to be like the cheerleader Brittany or whatever, and she would do a show, Fondue for Two. It was her and her cat eating fondue, and they would record it with her phone and put it on the internet. That's the level, the production level of his quality. He's making fondue for two, but he's broadcasting it to thousands of people on the fucking internet every day. And people just sit there and point and laugh. So, I mean, what is the point, Rich, of setting up the green screen if you just fucking expose the mystique behind it immediately? Like, what the fuck is it? Looks terrible. And by the way, again, these people have no idea right now that he is joining a show and broadcasting. Keep in mind, he's not part of the Lalcal group. He's not part of their show. So the fact that he's doing this is all underhanded behind their back, and he's doing this to get content for himself. They don't know this is going on right now. They think he's just randomly joining a call, you know, because he's in there in the contact list or whatever. You know, he's good for drama, right? So here we go. So let's see how you ready for this? This is hilarious. So by the way, that guy in the upper middle, that's David Jaffe or Jaffe. I forgot how to pronounce his last name. He was the head developer of Twisted Metal. He was one of the head developers of God of War. He is a legend in the game development industry, and Keemstar has gotten him to be the replacement host on Lalcal Tech Talk. That is a huge get. Now, to be honest, David actually has a lot of trolls and a lot of drama stuff he's involved in as well. So not only does he fit this show perfectly, but also he fits the drama sphere of Lalcal stuff. So basically, that's just a great win for Keem, in my opinion. I think it was probably a great move. You know, credit where credit is due. And so Rich is joining this show. Like, what is going on?
What am I, your second choice?
Okay,
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll find some other people. I wanted to know if you
Listen,
want to help us go
listen.
through these sex toys and tell us
No,
which ones are...
no, whore, no.
Shut the fuck up. Here, I'm muting Tina for a minute too. Rich, you're muted too. Stop cucking the content. You're enough of a cuck yourself. Anyway, David, I would have been the perfect choice for this because I actually do like talking about sex.
I am hearing that. People have told me, they said, if you're going to talk about these toys, you really want to have Becky on. And I said, well, why? And they said, because she's very comfortable with her sexuality.
I mean, yeah, they actually did force Rich on mute there. And not just that, Tina as well. So someone called Tina, they're also forced mute or whatever. So yeah, even not live on their thing. You know, and the host of those calls can like force people to be on mute sometimes. That's kind of a Discord thing, yeah. But Phil, I'm waiting for the kind of, where's the gotcha moment?
And she will show up and she will offer.
Why is Rich, this is Rich, why is Rich doing this right now? And by the way, she called him out. She said, you're a cuck for content. So he's getting free content out of just
I mean, everyone there are cucks for content, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you're on something called fucking Lalcal Live, then you're probably gonna be kind of all about the content.
in this call, he's adding nothing, he said nothing. They immediately muted him because they want nothing to do with him. He's a loser. But he's still broadcasting. Okay.
For her advice on that's a good one, that's a shitty one. I would use that, I would not use this. And so you were the first person I thought of after I finished making my video game about Tina, which is excellent, by the way.
Oh, I see. I'm still second choice, though. You came in talking to Tina first.
So Rich can't figure out that, you know, his camera he's using in the bottom left-hand corner right now on stream. You can actually use that in OBS, or excuse me, in Discord. Would you like me to help you? Ready, everyone? I'm going to help review tech with tech. So, Rich, this is what you do, because I know you're going to react to this, okay? In OBS, there's a button. It's called Start Virtual Camera, okay? What you need to do, you need to hit the little gear thing next to it. It says Configure Virtual Camera, all right? In that, you select your actual setup that you're using that has the green screen working. You use that as your virtual camera, okay? Then, when you go live through OBS, you click Start Virtual Camera. And then in Discord, when you're selecting where you want your video to come from, you say OBS virtual camera. What it then does, it clones your camera. So right now, what you guys are seeing on my stream would also be what you would be seeing in OBS right now. Excuse me, in a Discord right now if you were on a call with me. So I'm sorry that I have to try to guide these people, or guide Rich particularly on how to use his camera.
Jesus Christ, 2 seconds. I need to be fucking braver from this fucking ridiculousness. Diablo has made some gifts to distract us from fucking the bad man. The first one he created is this one here. Give me a wee second here, actually. Let me just zoom in on this. I feel like we need to like zoom in on this just to fucking get the full experience. So this is the first one you made. Is this how you fucking envisage his Lego stream turn out? Is this Phil's Lego stream coming up? You know, is this how it'll turn out? You'll put two pieces together and all of a sudden, ta-da! It's done. A work of art. So, that's not the only thing he created though. He also created... I don't understand... He claims he made Phil Burnell kiss himself. I don't quite understand... Oh god. Also, he's like leaning to kiss, but there's nobody there. The third one though, kind of fills in the blanks. Who in the fuck is that? Who if in the fuck if is that meant to be? Who? Answers, please. People are saying Joker. Is it Joker? The Jared Leto Joker? Oh, it's PPP but skinny. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can imagine Triple P skinny. It's an impossibility, you know? It's like trying to imagine DSP being a nice human being It's just something the imagination cannot possibly comprehend. And I cannot imagine a fucking anorexic Triple P either. It's just my brain just fucking lacks the imagination to pull off such amazing feats. But there we go. Let's get back to the bingo. Nice little quick mini detox from Phil's and ramblings or whatever, but yeah. Cheers for sharing your creativity, Diablo. Much appreciated.
Because he should never have his green screen there. It should actually be his setup working in Discord, and it's not because he's too stupid to set it up. So use the virtual camera with OBS through Discord, and you won't look like a fucking jackass, you stupid moron. Okay, let's continue.
Make you a video game about you, I will, but it will be a very different video game. And you'll see it tonight.
Oh, yeah, Sonic, I did hear about that. In fact, I think, am I wrong? I thought I covered that. Did I not cover that before the last bingo we had? With Mike Watson explaining... Yeah, I think I did actually. Mike Watson explained about him running to Phil Bonnell and how he... Yeah, I think I did, yeah. I was obviously because I've been away for a couple of days, I wasn't sure how long ago it was, but yeah. Mike Watson. I don't believe anything happened since then with Mike Watson. But it's certainly fascinating to hear his take on it and in the current day scheme of things, you know. But yeah, the fact that Mike Watson left Phil alone because he believed him to be on the spectrum and he didn't want to fucking beat up somebody who was on the spectrum, it's quite hilarious to me. Imagine someone wants to fucking fight you and you're like that to them. I don't want to fight you, you're disabled, you're a fucking, you've got autism. I don't want to beat up a disabled person. They would fucking rage at you. Most people would fucking rage at you. They'll be like, yes, I've got my get out of jail free card, or I managed to avoid getting Mars kicked because I convinced my opponent I was autistic.
Hey, it's based on a classic arcade game.
Oh, so like physics.
So again, you understand, no one is paying attention to Rich. He joined the call, they've ignored him and muted him. He's now listening to something from another show. He's listening to them have a conversation from another show, from Laucow. He's just sitting there doing nothing. He looks like an idiot because his fucking setup doesn't work. So he's sitting in front of a, like, this is his content, this was his stream. Wow.
Defying boobs and stuff?
No, the one I made for Tina is based on...
So hold on, because something happens, I don't know how far in it happens. Oh, it's about to happen right now? Oh, it is, okay, let's keep going.
A classic arcade game, and that will be playable on the show tonight on Tech Talk. So
this is boring, Phil. This is extraordinarily boring.
Because I don't think you would want to be in that particular game. But I did as people said, dude, you got to talk to Becky. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I can find some other people. But we would love to get your input. We're going live soon. If you want to show up after your show and say, hey, this is a good one, this is a bad one, we'd love to have you.
Thank you for the invite. I'll consider it.
Absolutely. Tina.
Let me unmute her, sorry. And let me just unmute Rich really fast to see what this fat thumb wants. Oh, he's not muted?
Listen,
I thought I muted him. Who unmuted him?
No, I'm unmuted. Listen, you go for weeks without washing your vagina. I will be on Lookout
Right.
Tech tonight as a guest, and we get...
He gets booted from the show. He said that's the first word out of his mouth, and then he immediately gets booted from the show. They banned him, okay? So he keeps trying to go back on. Like, look.
Well, it didn't ban him. He got kicked from the call. It's not a ban.
He keeps trying to go back on, and they keep kicking him off over and over. He tries like 10 times to get back on the show, and they keep kicking him over and over.
Well, that's cringe as fuck on Rich's part. Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
And he says, you know, I better stop doing this because I might actually get banned from Discord. So think about this is his stream. His stream is he invaded someone else's show. His setup doesn't work, so you can see his green screen behind him because he's too dumb to use the virtual camera in Discord. He has nothing to add. When he finally speaks, he immediately gets banned, and then he's back to his junk show. Now, you might think that's the end of it. No, there's more coming. We're going to have some more fun. But I do want to do a couple shout-outs here.
Who fucking cares?
I received a $1.50 tip. He said the panel that he was on, that was actually the Laucow Queen show. The guy in the middle top is the creator of God of War and Twisted Metal, David Jeff. I said that. Yes, I'm aware who he is. I know of him because I know about game development and everything. I was there back in the day. I recognize him. I also know he's involved with tons of drama on the internet. Basically, I think David has engaged with his trolls quite a lot, and because of that, he's kind of earned Laucow status. So again, that's why he fits the mold of the Laucow shows. But he's also a huge get for them because he actually knows his shit in the gaming industry. Like legitimately, he's going to add a ton to that tech show. He will.
Did Phil just say knows about game development? Just fuck off.
By the way, Dr. Lexus just gifted 5 subs on Kick. Thank you, Dr. Lexus, for the 5 subs. Does that mean you gifted 10 this morning? Wow, 10 subs from Dr. Lexus this morning. With that, we're now up to 116. 116 is support so far this morning. Again, let's hit that goal before the end of the podcast, folks, shall we? Thank you so much, Dr. Lexus. I appreciate that very, very much. And you're getting pop-ups. Like I said, I got the Kick stuff working on here now, which is excellent. And then a $2 tip just
Who
came in.
fucking cares?
The top left is Rich's ex-girlfriend. He kept joining despite her and ruined the show. Top right is the late angry grandpa's son dressed in drag. Just some lore for you. Oh. Wow, I don't know anything.
I thought the top left, and I thought she was never actually his girlfriend, but somebody Rich tried to get with but couldn't, or something. You know, I was like, he kept wanting it, but she kept fucking saying maybe, but no, or something. I don't know. See, I don't follow these things too fucking closely, Jesus Christ. Let's give a quick update on the bingo card. Who cares about fucking much? The bingo card. We have 3 free spaces currently. Actually, we don't, sorry, we have 2 free spaces. We have 2 free spaces currently. 1 for the sips and 1 for the begs. We're 20 seconds away though from another free space of the begs. Currently we're 4 away from a full house. 4 more things ticked off on the board, and we have a full house.
Isn't he kid behind the camera? I think that's his account online. Again, I don't know anything about these people. I don't watch their content, but okay. Ugh. It's just another rabbit hole to go down, you know what I mean? All right, so there you go. Thank you for that tip. Okay. So let's continue, because this is not even the best part. I'm serious. We haven't gotten to the best part of this yet. We're going to get to the best part right now, okay? So now Rich realizes an hour has passed, and he burned through all his content. He bullshitted with his viewers about politics for an hour. He has nothing to talk about.
Oh, you don't want to fucking talk. You fucking start your fucking podcast with no fucking plan whatsoever, and then you fucking go to, maybe, how about Q&A, guys? Let's do some fucking Q&A.
He did this appearance, which was immediately ruined because he got banned from the show within moments. He's like, what the fuck am I going to do for the rest of my show? Oh, I'm going to play Doom. Okay? So you might, oh God, we'll get to that next part. So you might think, oh, this will be fun. Wait, Rich is actually going to play some games? Well, let's see how that goes, shall we?
Zombie puss on himself.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Cal Dennison for the super chat. It says the bottom right extraterrestrial. Fuck me, yeah, it's just the alien calling the fat guy a weird looking person. It's like it's weird that an alien looking motherfucker like Phil Burnell is criticising Ellen's fucking like look.
If you play Dying Light, just so the zombies don't detect him, he's like, oh God, oh my God. You don't know what I'm talking about? All right, well, you know what? Fuck you then.
Is he playing PC Doom? He's playing an emulated SNES version of Doom. He's literally playing one of the worst versions that's nerfed and doesn't have all the features. Why is he playing the SNES Doom? He couldn't get the real Doom. Why? Because this is free. Because he downloaded the ROM and he downloaded the emulator for free. He couldn't bother to pay like $2 to get actual Doom and run it on his PC. Isn't that entertaining? Oh, he moved his goal member board there. If your goal is 50 and you hit 51, why do you still have it on the screen? You already exceeded it. Why not?
But well, it hit his goal. And so he's just basically advertising the fact that the goal was hit and rewarded. See, at least ReviewTech USA does not appear to fucking move the goalposts like you do, Phil. Anytime your goals are hit, you fucking reset it and you fucking set a new goal. And it never fucking ends. The game never ends. The audience might find themselves, wow, we hit our goal, we did it, guys. Not new goal, motherfuckers. I mean, at least ReviewTech USA seems to fucking accept, hey, I got 50 members. I have achieved my goal. There is no further goal. The more the better, but I'm not worried about that, guys, because you guys came through and I hit my goals. I'm not going to move the goalposts for you like other certain particular streamers would do on a regular fucking basis.
You already hit your goal. What's the purpose of that being on the screen? You either remove it or you can change it, maybe have a different goal. And by the way, you hit your goal. What did that entail exactly? What does that mean? Did something happen because of it? Are you working towards a reward? Or did you just type that fucking thing in like, basic text and throw it on your screen because you said, oh,
if it gets 500,000 members, he's going to fucking eat a chicken nugget from Burger King. Isn't that wholesome?
I need a goal on my screen because Phil has one on his screen, right? Yeah, okay. Did I pause? Oops.
Monitor here. You're going to see what it is in a second. This is the Super NT. And this is Doom for the Super Nintendo. Now,
he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand.
Is coming out.
He doesn't understand that he's playing one of the worst versions of Doom.
With a better version of the shockingly. And I'm hearing no sound. Why is this still a fucking thing?
He's hearing no sound. This is great. ReviewTech USA attempts to play a video game on his stream. He immediately has tech issues and can't hear the sound. Okay? So, you want to know what's happening? So here's what's happening. He doesn't play games, so he literally has no idea how to set it up. I wouldn't be shocked if Jay always set this up for him when he did shit on his streams, because he's just inept at everything. So, when you're streaming a game through OBS, okay, dependent on how you're doing it, if you want to hear the audio, you need to enable it in OBS so you can hear it passing through. Like, for example, right now, if I were to boot up a video game and play it, you guys would hear it, but I wouldn't. So I have it going through my TV. So my audio goes through my TV, I can hear it. But if I mute my TV, I wouldn't hear it, but I could enable it through my PC. Are you ready? I'm going to teach you how. So, Rich, are you watching? Here's how you enable audio through your PC because you don't know how to do it. Your ReviewTech USA, I'm going to teach you some more tech today. I already taught you the virtual cam. Ready for this? So, here we go. What you do is you're going to go to your audio source. So, for example, if this is your emulator, okay, I don't know how you're capturing. Are you screen grabbing it or whatever? So, what you need to do is you go to that. And when you're going to go to your audio sources, okay, in your actual OBS. It's called Advanced Audio Properties, okay? you're going to find the audio source that the Doom music is playing through, okay? You got to find which of those bars. Maybe I should explain to him how to do that too, because he's a simpleton, right? All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to shut the fuck up with your big mouth, and you're going to have the Doom audio playing through OBS, and you're going to scroll through your audio sources and look for a bar that's moving. That bar moving means it's catching the audio of Doom, all right? Then what you're going to do on that bar, there's going to be 3 dots. You're going to click on the 3 dots, and you're going to go to Advanced Audio Properties, okay? Then you're going to look for that in all of your audio sources, because you're going to have a screen full of audio sources. Now, this is very important. This is very complex. So
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to call me Astro for a super chat. It says, this fellow is so damn boring he can't even be entertaining as a detractor at the lowest of human existence, by the way. You want to know what I find really amusing? To me, am I crazy here with this explanation that Phil's given of how to do certain things? To me, it looks like he's actually reading this off something. Which, I might be going crazy with this kind of thing, right? I will rewind it, okay? But it's like, this is not Phil like fucking riffing off the fucking top of his head or whatever. Look at his eyes. Like, look at his eyes here, right? And he keeps looking at the same spot. The same spot he keeps looking at. Like, to me, it feels like he's pulled up the instructions sneakily off camera. And rather than just fucking pretend like he knows what he's talking about, he's just reading the instructions that like Darziak or something gave him.
your actual OBS, it's called Advanced Audio Properties, okay? You're going to find the audio source.
Or maybe he's fucking just doing it on OBS while he's fucking talking about it, which is why he's fucking looking.
That the Doom music is playing through, okay?
Like, all I know is when I'm trying to explain something, like when it's like related to OBS, I will like do it on my own OBS while I'm doing it, you know what I mean? So I'll literally like talk my way through it. Well, you know, just in case, I'd rather like talk to you guys while I'm doing it rather than just be dead silent so you guys don't know what I'm doing. Like, keep me updated as I go. It's like, no, I'm going into advanced audio properties, no, fuck off. But yeah, like he's probably just fucking doing it as he does it, you know. But it's just, Phil, it's like, personally, I don't give a shit about RTU. That's just my own fucking taking it. But I'm a Phil detractor. I'm loyal to Phil Burnell as a detractor. I don't cheat on him with anyone else.
Oh my dog! What's up?
So I personally, also, some people might enjoy Phil razzing on RTU. I don't give a shit personally. But yeah, I'm kind of more curious how his chat feels about it. You know, it's like his audience. I'll be interested to see his audience later on. I'll check Raw Phil's chat logs and see how the audience react to this lengthy segment. But thank you to Alpha Ronan for super chat, who says Phil needs his dragon boyfriend to help him set things up. He really does. Darziak is always giving advice for Phil himself. Like, he's criticising Rich for having, like, you know, his own tech guy set things up for him and all that shit, but he is one of the most inept technical fuckers to exist, Phil. Like, he needs his handheld in every possible aspect of, like, gaming, whether it's on console or PC. Like, he has no room to fucking mock and ridicule other fucking people when he suffers the exact same issues himself.
You got to find which of those bars. Maybe I should explain to him how to do that too, because he's a simpleton, right? All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to shut the fuck up with your big mouth, and you're going to have the Doom audio playing through OBS, and you're going to scroll through your audio sources and look for a bar that's moving. That bar moving means it's catching the audio of Doom, all right? Then what you're going to do on that bar, there's going to be 3 dots. You're going to click on the 3 dots, and you're going to go to Advanced Audio Properties, okay? Then you're going to look for that in all of your audio sources, because you're going to have a screen full of audio sources. Now, this is very important. This is very complex, so hopefully he'll understand this. There's going to be something that says audio monitoring, okay? You need to find the source. I don't know if it's going to say the name of your emulator. Maybe it's just going to say desktop. Maybe it's going to say capture window, whatever it may be that has the audio of Doom coming through it. There's a drop-down. There's 3 options in the drop-down. Monitor off, monitor only, mute output, or monitor and output. You have it set to monitor off. So because of that, what's happening is everyone on your stream can hear it, but you can't. You need to use the drop-down and select monitor and output.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And thank you very much to Warren for the super chat. It just simply says glass houses. Yep. Motherfuckers shouldn't never throw stones in these glass houses.
And what will happen is everyone watching the stream can hear it, and then it's outputting to you, so you can hear it through your headphones. That's fabulous, isn't it? Yeah. So do that, and the next time when you play Doom, you'll have audio. I'll do you the solid there, Rich, because you know I actually understand tech now, and you're review tech, and you don't know shit about shit.
I actually understand tech now. Why does my webcam keep freezing?
You fucking imbecile. Okay, so I'm not even.
Jesus, man.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Uh-oh. Thank you very much to Teresa Young for gifting a membership to the community, and congratulations to Butterlord for getting that membership. That's very kind of you, Teresa Young. Thank you very much indeed. So Butterlord has become the latest bingo baddie. We are 2 either new or renewed members away from a free space. So there we go. As I'm saying, we're 20 seconds of more begging away from a free space, and we're 2 more either new or renewed members away from a free space as well. If those happen, it means we only need 1 more, because we currently have 2 free spaces as things stand. 1 for Sips and 1 for the begs.
Kidding? He's trying to play Doom. He keeps trying to get it to work. Guess what? You ready?
Let me try bringing back the. I'm gonna delete this. Remove it. I'm gonna remove this.
He never gets it to work. He literally sits here for about 15-20 minutes of his stream, and he can never figure out how to get the audio to play, so he just gives up. Rather than playing Silent Doom for his audience, which is
Come the
outplayed.
fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Oh, and thank you very much to Twilight Media Corp for gifting a membership as well, and that membership went to Scorpion. So congratulations, Scorpion, for becoming a member as well. Thanks to Twilight Media Corp gifting you a membership. Good stuff indeed. So I can say we need 4 more, not 3. Well, we currently have, well, we'll put it this way. Currently, right now, we have 2 free spaces, which would mean we're 4 away. But I'm saying that though, like, but yeah, well, yeah. Fuck it, counting. I ran out of fingers, who cares? But, so, all those we have 2 free spaces so far. But we're close to more free spaces, and we're close to winning bingo.
He just said, fuck this, and he quits. That's Review Tech USA's content. So what does he do after that? Well, I mean, now it's panic mode, right? Now I have no content at all. I can't play games, because I don't know how to set it up. I got banned from the lolcow chat. We already talked politics and that flop, so what's next? I'll show you.
Oh, shit. And we have 1 free space more because of Teresa Young becoming a member himself. Big ups to Teresa Young for becoming a bingo badder himself. So thank you, Teresa Young, not only for gifting the membership earlier on there, but becoming a member yourself. So because of that, we have another free space because we've had 5 either new or rejoining members. So there we go, good stuff indeed. That means that we are 3 away from a full house as things stand. So quality stuff indeed. Remember, 100 likes on this bingo stream gives us 3 free spaces. But we're only halfway there. You know, not to fucking try and sound like a fucking Bon Jovi or anything, but whoa, we're halfway there. I can't hit his high notes.
What's next, folks? He's gonna take off his shirt and he's gonna comment on my content. Yes, I'm shit you not. I fucking shit you not. An hour in, he fucking taps out on trying to make content. And he says, I'm going to take off my fucking shirt and I'm going to react to Phil's content again.
Well, he waited an hour to fucking do it. It only took you 35 minutes to get to his content. So, I'm just saying you fucking tapped it in half the time.
You can't make it up. You can't exaggerate. This isn't staged. This is the existence of Review Tech USA and his 2-hour stream. Get it? And by the way, does he actually watch my content? No, he can't be bothered. He actually goes and watches a detractor's video.
Yay!
So not only does he drop everything to react to my content because he has no content, then he doesn't even make his own react content. He's reacting to an existing reaction. He can't even formulate his own opinions. He can't watch the raw content to make content. He actually has to steal a detractor's actual content to make his own. So it's not even his own content. And by the way, he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and that's a show. Literally, look at the end. It's me playing Street Fighter 6. You can't make it up. You can't fucking make it up. So in the entirety of his 2-hour and 20-minute broadcast, okay, he embarrasses himself with his title screen. He comes on and immediately has my O face popping up in every contribution. He talks politics for an hour, which is a huge fucking embarrassment. The guy has no idea what the fuck, who he is, what he's saying or doing. He's becoming increasingly more inebriated over the hour, even though he pretends like he's not because he's drinking seltzer water on stream, right? Then he's on
Remind you of anyone?
Content, so he tries to jump on lolcow. They ban his ass because he's a fucking loser. Then he tries to play Doom. He can't get the audio to work, so he rage quits on that within 20 minutes. Then he takes off his shirt and he reacts to me for an hour, and that's his show.
Do you feel better now, Phil? Now you've got it all your system, do you feel better now? Is that made just today's disappointment just make things all better for you?
Rich, you don't have a fucking right to say a word about me and my content ever again. You are a miserable embarrassment to every person who ever turned on their camera or broadcast anything over the internet. You're a joke. You're a living meme. You're far, far, far below me. You're a fucking bug to be stomped on. Shut the fuck up, you life loser. You obsessed walrus. Move the fuck on and leave the world alone, because the world is done with you.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. It talks as if you got fucking dialed up to fucking 11. Thank you very much to Ali Mac for becoming a bingo baddie as well. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you very much for that. So, yeah, very kind of you indeed. One more member to add. Jesus, I'm just completely caught. I mean, I know Phil. It's not unusual. Phil likes to fucking end these segments with some sort of fucking great, you know, little final dunking or whatever, you know what I mean? I slammed him, I fell to him, you know. I really fell to him, guy. Look at that, you know what I mean? But this is really, like, he's basically telling Rich to die. Like, get off the planet and die. He's like, he's really going in here.
Far, far, far below me. You're a fucking bug to be stomped on. Shut the fuck up, you life loser. You obsessed walrus. Move the fuck on and leave the world alone, because the world is done with you. I don't know if you realize this. Your time came and went. If you disappeared right now and never made content, people would be like, well, anyway, carrying on. No one would cry. No one would be sad. No one would care. You're a wretch. I can run tech better than you, but you're the tech guy. Don't you get it? It's over. It's time.
Jesus, Brian's asking, did RTU even mention Phil? I mean, to be fair, RTU's half of RTU's stream was covering Phil stuff. So, yeah, Rich definitely did talk about Phil and has done regularly. But this is like fucking dark from Phil. Like, in fact, I just want to remind everyone, before he started this segment.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Before he started this segment, he was talking about how important it is to, you know, be nice to people on the internet. You don't know what they're going through, you don't know what it's like for them, whatever. So before you fucking like have a go at someone, put yourself in their shoes, treat others how you'd like to be treated yourself. He actually said that, and then immediately went into this segment full of just this vitriol and toxicity. And it's like the double standards of Phil Burnell. And he will complain about being taken out of context because one thing followed the other, but the first thing apparently should have nothing to do with the second thing. Him saying treat others how you want to be treated yourself apparently should have nothing to do with him telling Rich to basically just fucking die. Thank you to Nelton Ronan for the super chat saying, I love how Phil thinks he's the toughest guy on the internet. Yeah, he has no spine or backbone. Look at Casey and Phil's wife. Phil needs a good whooping IRL. He really does, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I mean, look, I love Jaha. Jaha is a fucking great guy, you know what I mean? But I think him not giving Phil the fucking arse kicking he deserves, you know, I think Jaha fucked up. That big beefy bastard fucked up by not giving Phil the arse whooping he fucking merits, you know? Although it wasn't really Jaha's, it was meant to be Mike Watson that kind of done it, basically, wasn't it? But then Mike Watson felt sorry for him because he thought Phil was actually autistic. Because I'm not going to beat up a disabled person. Phil's like, yes, I filled him. I filled him by pretending to be super autistic. Now where's my ball chart? Oh my, fucking hell, man. So, go on, Phil, finish your angry rant.
Time to say goodbye to the internet. Just give up. I wish that I could motivate you to be a better person. I tried that last year. Instead, you continued down your path of degeneracy. You continued down your path of nonsense. You're not capable of doing it. The only way I think you could actually improve yourself is to seek real help, meaning get professionals involved in your life who will get you off the drugs, because you are on drugs. It's apparent when you watch that stream, he's high as fuck, okay? You need to get off, but you can't. You have no work ethic, you have no self-respect, you have no self-control. You are the definition of a degenerate, okay? Please go away. Because it's sad now. It's no one is watching you and saying, wow, he's really sticking it to Phil. They're just watching, and they're just pointing and saying, look at that clown. Thank God I'm not him. Every time I watch Rich, I feel
hang on. We need to get a car. We need a thumbnail of this. Him pointing at the camera. It's just quality, you know, thumbnail material.
Watching, and they're just pointing and saying, look at that.
Jesus, hold on, this may be a good one. I need to find the right particular frames here. So hold on. We need the right one. Yeah, hold on. Wait, not that one.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know, we need his face to it, the most derpiest looking face ever. This one might be not bad, okay.
Thank God I'm not.
I love how he kept looking at himself as well. He keeps looking at himself to fucking make sure he's still like on screen or whatever, like. Hold on.
Every time I watch
hold on, the drunk face.
Rich, I feel better about myself.
Hold on, what's this? There's the last one here. I love how he lifts his hand sometimes. Like, I'm gonna really make this finger point fucking count. I'm really revving up this finger point. I lifted my arm a bit more. Jesus. Whenever he holds his hands closer to the camera, they just look so fucking old, don't they? The lighting, when he gets close to the camera, any part of his body gets close to the camera, it just emphasises how fucking old he looks. Yeah, this particular screenshot here is like a drunken point. It's like, she, you. Nah. Maybe one of the first ones are better.
Still, they're just watching and they're just pointing and saying, look.
Maybe one of the first ones are better. Like that one. Like there we go. I think we got a winner. Like that one there. I think we can agree this is quite robust, this one. Give me a second here. Give me a wee second here. I'll get a wee screenshot of this. I'm being asked what do we need to win bingo. Well, a full house. But look, Phil's going to beg again very soon. We're 20 more seconds away from a free space with Phil begging, you know. And I think after that we'd be like one away or something. But give me a second to confirm that. Okay, give us 2 seconds. So if you did 2 seconds, I'll see what we need so let me just throw this in the memo Discord. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Right, let's get back to the bingo and let's just quickly have a wee quick recap. What do we need? So we currently have 3 free spaces so far. 1 for the begs, 1 for the sips, and 1 for the members, which means we are 3 away from a full house. But as I said though, we're 20 more seconds away from a free space, so when that happens, when Phil begs for 20 more seconds, we are then 2 spaces away from a full house.
That clown, thank God I'm not him. Every time I watch Rich, I feel better about myself. And that's sad. You have nothing to add at all to society. Why don't you understand this? Does it take me telling you for you to finally fucking get it? Because it took me upgrading my setup to get you to try to upgrade your setup. It took my moving leaderboard for you to finally get a leaderboard. It took me actually getting a green screen, not really, for you to get a green screen. So now I have to tell you directly. Just stop. Just go away, man. Save yourself the embarrassment. Save humanity the embarrassment. Just turn it off. There's nothing to offer here. Lolcow doesn't want you back. You're not going to replace fucking Wings. You're not going to be on the Tech Talk show again. You blew it. You had your chance and you fucking blew it. Just deal with it. Stop trying to pretend, oh, I'm making fun of Phil. You're not making fun of me. You're not. There's nothing you're doing that's making fun of me at all. All you're doing is self-embarrassing yourself every single moment you turn on your camera. It's just like I said previous, but I guess it didn't sink in. For me, my most embarrassing moment was in 2016 when I made a huge mistake and I'll never live it down. For Rich, every moment he turns on his stream and his camera is on is his most embarrassing moment. And he continues to make more most embarrassing moments every single day. But he doesn't get it. He actually thinks the joke's not on him. Can someone tell him? Like, I understand he's making bank, and that's the thing. He's making money on these streams, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him, too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it. I mean, he needs help, man. And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day. I take that back. He's going to keep making this garbage whenever he can bother to get his fat, lazy ass rolling over to his setup and try to get it half working. Because we know he doesn't actually work, and he doesn't actually know how to work his setup. I just taught him how to do it twice in one fucking stream. But, you know, it's just sad. The guy is just a malicious fucking dirtbag and doesn't deserve any attention, and you just gotta stop giving it to him. I'll say this to all those people who are on his streams, okay, and you're contributing to get him to say dumb shit. You understand? You can come over to my stream and we can just chill and actually.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! He's actually turned it into a begment. He managed to fucking turn this into a begment. Hey guys, instead of you guys being on Rich's stream and giving him money, how about you motherfuckers come to my stream instead and give me that money? Oh my god! I'm counting this as a beg. I'm rewinding it. I'm counting this as a fucking beg.
And doesn't deserve any attention, and you just gotta stop giving it to him. I'll say this to all those people who are on his streams.
Here we go.
Okay, and you're contributing to get him to say dumb shit. You understand? You can come over to my stream, and we can just chill and actually make good content together and have a good time.
Bruh.
And laugh at, you know, talk the same
Bruh.
shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to actually be on his streams and enable his awful lifestyle. You can actually come and like hang out with someone who cares and wants to make good content for you and actually learns his setup and actually like works. You can do that. You can come over. You're welcome. Any of his trolls are very welcome to come enjoy my content at any time. And we can hang, we can laugh, and you can tell me all about his antics, and we'll have a good time together. And that way you don't have to fucking fill his pockets, because the only reason he's putting on the 2-hour shit show streams to begin with is because you keep filling his pockets. Did you see how many super chats he made during that? Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, it said he made 50 members. There are probably 49 Argentinian members in there, so he probably made the equivalent of $2 out of that. But those super chats are legit. So he's making bank on it. You know what I'm saying? And the reason he'll never improve is because you keep allowing him to make a living being slow. Get it? I mean, this is the guy who fucked with me for the greater part of a decade, who tried to ruin me, who constantly tried to make me the butt of the joke, who got people to stop watching my content. You know what I'm saying? So fuck him. I don't give a shit. Fuck that guy. Really, like of all the people out there, this guy is the most malicious because he just doesn't give a fuck about anyone, including himself. That's the most dangerous person, is this person who just doesn't care about anything. So make him care. Stop watching his garbage. Stop enabling the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
That is incredible that he fucking managed to fucking turn it into a fucking begment, and people are demanding auto. I know what he's yeah, I was waiting for him to finish the begging, and then I could finish the beg counterpart and then just get to autos. Here's the autos. We need a wee fucking minute auto break after that fucking garbage. Holy fuck, man. And Pixar's right, we've gone from fucking stop watching Keemstar to stop watching RTU. Remember Phil fucking chanting to the camera, stop watching Keemstar. Now it's fucking stop watching Rich. Oh my fucking god, I cannot believe he ended that segment by begging Rich's trolls to fucking go on his stream instead and give him the money. What? What? What do you mean? Like, you know you're just enabling him, right? You guys could enable me instead. You know I have a WWE Champions addiction, you know, I'm just saying. Hint, hint, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. I just... That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. Thank God we have otters to detox with. Oh yeah. Looks like a bit of an average looking day at the Vancouver Aquarium. Grey skies, whatever, but the otters are having a good time, that's the main thing. Good stuff indeed. Jesus Christ, man, that was fucking... That was Phil's idea of... You know, that was Phil's idea of meaningful quality content. Him doing that. Him going through that for his audience. That was his interpretation of what meaningful content should be. It's just, what in the fuck, man? No, I said, I mean, let's go back to Phil for a second, but I want to show you, I want to remind you all, again, I'm going to rewind the stream.
It's just that I have to kill you.
Chop. I'm going to rewind the stream. I want to remind you what Phil said before he started the RTU segment. You know?
Have to actually degrade myself to do it.
Blah, 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 hold on. Was this bit here? I don't know, hold on. What bit was it here? Well, hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Him off the show and he's done. So he's no longer contracted with
No that.
And the deal was that it was going to be Rich and his
no that.
who were nice to you when you really needed that.
Here we go.
This coming week.
So hold on. I just wanted to remind everyone, as I said, you know what Phil said before that whole RTU segment.
And we're going to have 2 days off. That it's going to be a day to do the stupid errands and appointments and bullshit so that we can have another day off that we can actually have.
Why is this in fucking normal speed? No, fuck that. Hold on. Yeah, 1.5.
Fun times together, which is what we need more of. All right, so it's very much needed this week. So please understand. Again, I apologize in advance. I'm only telling you this because I know that sadly when shit tends to happen like this, it does affect me. And then people are like, wow, you're in a bad mood and you seem like you're grumpy and you seem like you're pissy today. And, you know, you're right. And there's nothing I can really do about it either. When you got shit going on, it's in the back of your mind constantly. It's like, what the fuck, right? It just sucks. But that's life. As I get older, I realize that's just life you got to deal with. This is why when you see a person, you can never really know what they're really going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone may look good on the surface, but you have absolutely no idea what level of stress they're actually at on the inside. You don't know what they're going through up here. You don't know what they're going through in here. And I just ask that everyone just have some kindness for those around them. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people are just complete dickheads to everyone around them and think that they're the most important person on the planet, you know? But you never know what people are actually going through. So please be respectful. Please be nice. I mean, obviously it'd be nice if you did that to me, but just to everyone around you, because at any given moment, you just don't know, right? You just don't know what the hell's going on. And then one day, you're going to go through that shit. And if people are nice to you, you're going to appreciate that people were nice to you when you really needed that, right? So do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's the golden rule. It's a way to live. And I hope that more people would actually, you know, abide by that.
And then he immediately follows up. He says that. He takes a fucking sip, and then he spends the next fucking hour basically fucking mocking and belittling RTU, fucking wishing him to fucking just die. No longer be on his planet and all that shit. Just fucking like, what the fuck, man? How can you fucking say that and follow up with one of the most fucking toxic segments you've had in like fucking weeks? Like, it's just incredible. Like, how'd you go from saying that to then saying fuck you RTU and all that shit? You're horrible, you're terrible, you look like you smell, you're embarrassing, no one loves you and all that shit. It's like nobody would miss you if you fucking left the planet. Things like that. How can you say these things after fucking saying, oh please just treat people with some kindness, you know, if you can? It's just the double standards, the sheer hypocrisy of his fake moral being. And it's just, it's like, and please don't think I'm trying to fucking defend RTU here. I don't give a shit about RTU. I'm just trying to fucking point out the horrible hypocrisy that Phil's shown here. From fucking saying one thing and then immediately fucking going back in his own words and fucking ignoring his own advice he just gave towards his audience.
Let's do some shout outs and then we'll end our show. Looks like Most Tasteless gifted a sub on Kick. Thank you, Most Tasteless, for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. $118. Okay, so we're 123.
So I saw a quick recap of the situation, as I said. So we've got 2 free spaces for the Begs, 1 for the members, and 1 for the Zips. So we are 2 away from a full house.
Okay. A few tips came in.
He is sipping a lot though, he's having a lot of sips today. We might get another one for that if we're lucky.
It just isn't moron there. As you know, I don't read moron, so I'll just skip that. I got an anonymous $10 tip. Thank you. There's nothing there, just says anonymous. So thank you for an anonymous $10 tip. And it might be the same person. Let's look. Yep, it's just a moron. Okay. All right, so let's end the show. What do you guys want to talk about? I'll open it up because we didn't have a chance because that segment took a while. I'm going to see if later tonight if I have time to edit it down to be a highlight because obviously I don't do this often. And when I used to make highlights of that stuff, it actually did pretty good. So I'll see if I have time later today to do the highlight or not. I hope I do, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for it or not. We'll see. But is there anything I missed? Is there anything I need to know? You know what I'm saying? Like anything you want to tag me in chat, do a little bit of Q&A before we start with lost records for today?
Who fucking cares?
He almost called it Lost Pause again, the dumb bastard.
Which God of War gameplay style did I like more? They're all good. The old style was good, and the current style is good. There's nothing that, you know.
Oh, old style.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I'm counting that. Yeah, old style. Oh, in that regard, we're 1 away. We just need one more thing to happen. It'd be great if I would say a million, wouldn't it?
We'll compare them and say one's better. They're both good. More R to you. Here's the thing, I don't do it every day, man. Like every once in a while, if this moron doesn't fucking reform himself and doesn't shut the fuck up about me, I'll go back to it, but I don't want to do this every day. You know what I mean? Like I want to make positive stuff. I don't want to make toxic content every day. Every once in a while, it's all right. We'll break it up for variety, and by the way, I really do feel like the Rich stuff is the best stuff because he's the guy who just never gives up. He's just such a loser that he just keeps up with it. It's like I could never over-exaggerate talking about Rich because anything that I say is actually a gross under description of what he's usually doing. Like, before we just did that, did you actually expect to see half of that stuff that we just saw? Did you really think my O-Face would be his pop-up message? Did you think he actually would get banned by Lolcow for the zillionth time? Did you think he would know how to play audio through his stream?
He said zillionth and not millionth. This is a bad human being right here.
It's insane. There's no gaming news right now going on, Battleduck. I didn't find anything particularly interesting. Yak Almighty, number 1, I don't use NVIDIA Broadcast. That's number 1. Number 2, the AI features that they updated, like studio lighting and studio audio, take up an insane amount of your GPU use. So because I am someone who broadcasts to Kick and YouTube simultaneously while also capturing, my GPU at any given time is around 80%. If I turn those on, it maxes and everything crashes and chops up. So I can't use them, but they are saying that they are very, very early, and that since those are kind of in beta, that down the line those things will improve, and once they do, if they take up way less of your GPU, then maybe I'll start trying to use NVIDIA Broadcast and use those features. But for now, I'm not using it. I know it wouldn't even work for me anyway with my current setup. So let's see. Did this help offset my bad day? Well, to be honest, Dr. Lexus, when I was doing that, I didn't even think about my bad day. You know, I didn't think about what was going on. So that's a good thing, is to basically, you know, relax. And that was good. It was good to get it off my chest. And, you know, this guy who basically just sits there and fucking gets away with that shit every single day, to finally take him to task, it's about time. Because the thing is, when you hear from the same regulars, it's just kind of the same deal. Like, Casino do a great job, but they do it to him all the time. So after a while, it's kind of like, all right, the joke is the joke. But to hear me do it is something different because I don't do it, right? I rarely do that kind of stuff.
Who fucking cares?
Spike Vincent, what do you mean on my thoughts on Mark of the Wolves right now? You mean the game from the early 2000s? Yeah, he didn't hit his goal. He did the reward anyway, eating a pizza that he sat on. I believe it.
I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said,
the new fighting game? I've already said. I like all the mechanics of City of the Wolves. All right, I like the graphics. The problem right now is the game runs like dog shit online and there's no practice mode. So without being able to practice the mechanics and without able to play it without lag, you can't make any judgments about it at all. Anything that I say right now about the competitive nature of City of the Wolves is completely erroneous because most of the matches I've played have 100 milliseconds of lag or more, which isn't viable for competitive play. You know, the fundamentals look like they could be sound, but I can't say nothing until they fix the game. Here you go. Oh, Cool Gal, I attempted to have that. Cool Gal says, you need to finally talk to Rich face to face to end it once and for all. I invited him on the show last year, and he said yes, and then he decided no, after already saying yes, only he didn't tell me. He said it on his show instead, like a pussy. He stopped responding. He wouldn't, you know, actually, like, talk to me about it, because he is a sissy. You know, he can't talk to me like a man, because he's actually afraid of me. I mean, that's the truth. He's literally afraid of me. Like, if a real man actually walked up to me.
Oh my fucking god. Oh god, Phil. What would a real man do if he walked up to you?
Because he is a sissy. You know, he can't talk to me like a man because he's actually afraid of me. I mean, that's the truth. He's literally afraid of me. Like, if a real man actually walked up to him and started talking to him, he'd probably piss his pants. So he can't take a real man conversation, you know?
Well, you literally were on your hands and knees begging Mike Watson not to kick your ass, and he fucking thought you were artistic and so said, okay, I won't do it then. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't see a real man on the screen right now.
So, you know, I tried. He doesn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to talk. I gave it a shot. He accepted. Then he turned it over and said no. And that was the end of it. So. Did I get the wrestling cards box? I ordered it. I told you I ordered it. It's, I think 7 packs of cards. And it should be coming later this week if it actually delivers the way they claim. They're claiming I'm supposed to get it by the end of this week, so I would have it in time for the next episode of Smart Guys. But, you know, I'll let you know when it happens. If I get it, I'll probably show you what it looks like. I won't open it, but I'll show you what it looks like.
Who fucking cares?
I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message.
For the record, I don't know why you're all bringing this up. I don't know. Someone brought this up on the stream the other day. They said, oh, did you hear that Mike Watson talked shit about you or whatever?
Yay!
To which I responded, if he did.
So Mike Watson, to be clear, Mike Watson was not talking shit about Phil. In fact, I would say Mike Watson was quite sympathetic towards you. You know? Like, somebody asked Mike Watson about you, and he had a very sympathetic and understanding answer. I would call it compassionate. I wouldn't say Mike Watson made fun of you. But go on, Phil. Go on. What are you going to fucking say?
I don't know. Someone brought this up on the stream the other day. They said, oh, did you hear that Mike Watson talked shit about you or whatever? To which I responded, if he did, I don't care. Mike Watson has absolutely no bearing or relevancy on me or my existence or life or content. Now
But RTU does. You gave him an hour-long segment on your podcast today. So you're trying to imply that RTU does have a special significance in your life, your content. I'm just saying, it's kind of funny if you claim you don't fucking care about pure tongue or references on the internet, but you seem to you know what I'm saying? It's double standards and hypocrisy, Phil.
or ever again. You know, in the 2000s he did, because I was in a competitive Street Fighter. He has zero bearing on anything I'm involved in anymore. So if he did talk shit about me, after the fact that I have literally not said a negative word about that guy, and all these times, I went through my documentary last year and everything, and I didn't say a bad word about him at all. Really, in fact, I kind of complimented him, right? I did. Said some of the stuff he did, he called me out and stuff. That was right to do because I was an asshole in the community back then, right? If he's actually talking shit about me now in 2025, that says more about him and his obsession and his focus on, oh, here's a guy, an asshole who I really got the best of him or whatever. I don't care. I'm not that person anymore. I have no caring about this guy at all.
I want Phil to watch the clip so badly. I would love it if Phil managed to watch the clip on stream. It'd be great. Because Phil probably has no idea what was said. You know, he just assumes Mike Watson was just like being fucking 2008 and 10 more whatever. Phil's a piece of shit, by the way. No, I would just say that Mike Watson was quite sympathetic and compassionate about why he never bothered doing anything about you. You know, I would say Mike Watson was a bigger man in that situation.
What I'm saying, I just don't give a shit. The fact that this guy would even bring me up in 2025 is remarkable. Why is he still thinking about me?
Well, someone asked him about you and he gave a good answer.
Fucking idiot, right? If that's the case, because I don't know, because I haven't.
He's a fucking idiot. If that is the case, look at Phil fucking coming to conclusions and judgments already without even verifying information.
Heard about it at all. All right, so I don't know what he actually said at all, so I don't give a shit.
I don't care, but he's a fucking idiot if he said it. But I also don't care.
It comes down to relevancy. There's no relevancy there. What would be relevant? Someone who I have literally had zero interaction with since 2007. I want to repeat that. I've not had any interactions with that guy since 2007, right? So why would I care about what he says about me today? He doesn't know me. He doesn't know anything about any content I put out. He just probably hears the same negative shit everyone hears. He's probably grossly misinformed, right? I'm sure everyone who contacted him said, did you know that DSP talked shit about you? Even though I didn't. I haven't at all. I stayed away from doing that, right? So why do I give a fuck? Here's the real question. Why do you give a fuck? Right? Why? Why would you care? Why would you even bring it up on my stream? Because there's...
Well, when people kept bringing up RTE on your stream, you managed to cave in and eventually did a whole segment for an hour today about it, so... Content?
What it is it's idiots in the middle trying to goad people into feuds and shit. Like, this is like a schoolyard thing, right? Did you hear what this guy said about you? Did you hear what Joey said about Billy? Oh, Billy, did you hear what Joey said about you? Oh, Joey, did you hear what Billy said about you? What? Who gives a fuck?
This was literally your content today, Phil, about RTU.
Right? Like, what are you talking about? It has no bearing on anything. I'm not going to be part of the Street Fighter community. I don't want to be. You understand? I'm not going to get back into competitive gaming in Street Fighter. I don't want to. I have no desire to. I'm happy with who I am, the content that I make. To To my knowledge, he's not a competitive player anymore. He runs an arcade or something. More power to him. That's pretty cool. That you turn your lifelong hobby into your job or whatever it is, small business opportunity for him. Great. Good for him. I wish him the best in those endeavors. I really do. I don't have, in truth, I have zero grudges at all about any of this stuff from back in the day with Street Fighter or whatever, because people are like, who is your rival? Who do you have a grudge against? I don't have a grudge at all. I would like to play Tokido again someday. He would beat me because I don't play Street Fighter competitively anymore, but I would like to maybe play Tokido one more time. That would be fun. Okay, but outside of that, I don't really give a shit about any of it. I don't have bad feelings. I don't have sour grapes, as they say. I don't have beef with anyone. And if anyone else has beef with me, that's pretty sad. Because again, I haven't been part of competitive Street Fighter for so long. Why would anyone give a fuck about DSP? I don't know, but you know. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you like my shirt, heart to hearts. Dr. Lexus gifted another membership. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. That makes, wow, 11 so far today. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. So now we're up to 138. Can we hit the goal before we end the podcast? I'm about to end the podcast. I'm just doing a little Q&A because we didn't really have any interaction today. Can we hit the goal before we get to lost records? It would be great if we could. Then we could add another one to the running tally of goals hit. We're one step closer to a Lego night. Let's do it. Looks like Dr. Lexus has gifted another membership. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. What's funny is they're not showing up in my kick chat. Can you guys see them? They're not showing up in my kick chat, but they're showing up in my queue, so I know that they're real. I think this is why I was actually missing memberships, or excuse me, subs previously, because they don't show up in my kick chat for some reason. It's weird. All right, so now we're at 143. We're $7 away from the goal, my friends.
Friends.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
My biggest fans are idiots.
If you don't have a crown, you ain't down. Well, there you go. It's funny because some people now are saying, well, Mike Watson was nice to you. I don't know. I haven't listened. I didn't hear the interview because I don't care. Like, if Mike Watson was nice to me, that's nice to hear that he's being a nice person in the current day. If he was mean to me, I don't really care either. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, anything he says has zero pertinence to me in 2025, zero relevance. So it doesn't really matter what he said. Why would I care? Right? I'm not going to be upset about it or whatever. I just don't care.
So why do you care about Rich saying things in, but not Mike Watson? See, this is why it doesn't make sense, Phil.
My trolls, my haters, I'm laying down the law, and I'm putting my foot down. I'm fucking done with it.
What are you talking about? I'm not banning anyone. I'm sitting right here talking with you guys. Someone said, oh, people are disappearing. It ain't me. Look at me. My hands are up. All right, guys. Last chance for some Q&A before we end the show, and then we jump into lost records for today. What's the next big game I'm excited about this year? Well, taking a look at the release list that we made. This may not be 100% up to date as of this point.
If Phil says new games, we win.
You know, legit looking at the new games coming out in the next few months.
We win. That was nice.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
That was very well timed. Jesus Christ. There we go. So we won. So Phil said new games. Fucking hooray for that. We won bingo because we had 4 free spaces. We had 2 free spaces for the begs, 1 for the sips, and 1 for the snorts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway,
there we go. Chris Danks will not get his bingo prize fund money confiscated after all. He picked a good card for us today, so yeah, I think I'll give Chris Danks his bingo winnings after all. Oh Jesus, and it was never in doubt. He was always going to get a bingo prize fund. Don't worry. I'll just saying that to razz him. But yeah, the bingo prize fund for the month of February goes up to 355 buckaroos. It goes up by another $10. Apparently, there's a clip in Discord to show that Aviga made. Oh God, Aviga. Aviga's done something. Wait, can I? Well, it's gonna be hard to show it because it's on Discord. Hold on. Let me see if I can. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I need to get it set up. So because I need. Yeah, just bear with me here. I need to change settings here slightly just to show the clip. So 2 things. Discord. There we go. If you get sent this clip, let's see what it is. What the fuck? What the hell was that? How robust? I did not expect. Jesus Christ, man. Well, thanks, Aviga. That was certainly unexpected. Let me just get that away there. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aviga. Oh, it's a shame the Lego's not explosive. Oh well. But yeah, guys, we have won bingo. Bit of a lengthy one today, wasn't it? But yeah. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
Day.
I thought she hit it.
He has got $177, which means Phil has hit his goal, but of course, as soon as he hits one goal, he moves the goalpost and requests to hit another goal. Typical classic DSP. Who fucking cares? Guys, I am going to wrap it up there and end things there. After all, I'm up early tomorrow, you know what I mean? So some of us have got to work tomorrow. Not Phil Burnell though, because he hasn't worked since he's fucking tossing salad in the mall or something back in 2010. But yeah. Guys, I am going to wrap it all up there. I certainly all hope you've had a fun weekend and all that jazz. I do apologise once again for missing Friday, you know what I mean? But yeah, real life comes calling as we all know. So yeah, but I should be here though every day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Apparently Phil's off on Friday. He's not actually... Has Phil actually confirmed for sure he's off on Friday? I know he said it, but he seemed a bit like vague and ambiguous about it, you know what I mean? So I wasn't sure. But yeah. As long as Phil's doing bingo this week, I should be here for it all as well, you know what I mean? So, and remember, that's the thing, Phil is off on Friday. Friday's the last day of the month. So even if Phil's not here, we still need to actually fucking do a bingo stream of sorts. Just to decide who gets to fucking win bingo. The marbles, you know, like, because remember, Friday's the last day of February. So yeah, we'll get something sorted, okay? Whether I do it, I don't think I'll do it after. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I need to try and decide what I'm doing. But fuck it, we'll figure something out. We might end up fucking doing it on Thursday after bingo, the whole marble thing to decide who wins, and the marble races as well to try and. We'll deal with it when it comes, okay? We'll deal with it when the fucking time comes. All I know is that for now, you know, we still have a few more marbles. Sorry, we'll still have a few more bingo streams to go between now and the end of February. But guys, as I said, thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics. I certainly hope you all had a good fun time. Thank you for being here and keeping me writing the bingo card. Thank you as well for the contributions. It is very kind of you indeed. I'm going to end things. I will always end things. But in Notorious PIG, contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So guys, until tomorrow, I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.